All right, last time on Perfect Draw, Dark Emergence. Vicky had faced off against her former student, Sashrara Hoji, or just Sasha, who had come back from the sacred world of underground dueling, having been inducted into the secret organization Nox Knowledge, having participated in the theft of Pegasus's soul. Finally, faced against her mentor. Readily defeated by Vicky using her old tournament-level deck, she was electrocuted by the shocking cuffs of the underground dueling world, the punishment for the losers, and rendered into an unconscious state, carried away by the victorious Vicky Ironclad. And Carnegie, who was there to get moral support.
Huh?
Meanwhile, oh, am I bugging?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Got most of it though.
Oh, okay.
Soon it's gonna be gone.
A new internet. Yeah, you're right. The internet is coming. Am I still freaking out?
I think it's.
I think I'm good. Okay, cool. So I can't wait for the new internet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Back.
On the other side of Domino City, Lumi, Blitz, and Nue faced off against the mysterious organization known as the Society, a shadowy group experimenting on people in an attempt to harness the powers of metahumans for nefarious means. Facing off in a tag duel against the reptoid aliens from Blitz's future, and Falth, Nue's own brother. A vicious tag duel taking place to determine the fate of not only the future, but also the well-being of the metahumans. Claiming victory, Falth managed to be swayed back to the side of the light, breaking free from whatever control Dr. Faraday had put on him. And the aliens, with the power of Lumi and Blitz together, were cast into the stars. And as well as Nue, altering the rules of the game. They were cast into the stars for some time, never to return. For probably a few years. But with that being said, the story is not over. The Society still runs free. Dr. Faraday and his evil machinations will not rest, and a shadowy underbelly lurks beneath Domino City, ready to bare its teeth once more. As the ads play. Alright. I will start up with Blitz Nue and Lumi. Since Carnegie and Vicky are kind of on a separate plot line right now. Let me grab the ribbon. All right. Blitz, Nue, and Lumi, who is still kind of flying in the skies above. Falthlace defeated Nue, kneeling, having given up after his defeat. Whatever control the evil doctor had placed upon him, being broken.
run over and kneel
and turning
beside
him back towards you. He looks up at you from behind his mask. My brother. I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. That man, it's his fault. He's the one responsible.
Falth will attempt to stand, but he'll stumble forward a bit before collapsing over. I can no longer fight. I'm too weak.
You've earned this rest.
He'll turn his head. Okay, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll like try to help him up and like go under his arm so he can like lean against me.
All right. You lift him up as Dr. Faraday and Ran watch from the sides. The doctor's face will slowly twist into a crooked grin. Isn't this a charming family reunion? It would warm my heart if I still had one. If it hadn't been replaced with machinery a long time ago.
I'll look back at him. Why are you still even here? Your plan has failed, at least part of it. Do you need to go back and lick your wounds or something?
Please! You think me for a fool? My plan is still in motion. I do not need you anymore. And besides, I still have one loyal servant. Isn't that right? And he'll gently rub his fingers along Rand's mask and throw his cloak backwards. But yes, I suppose it is time to depart and put the last foils of the plan into play. The pieces still move, and the end is in sight. Although I'm sure you will try to meddle, little Nue. So know that you will be expected.
I'll just smile. Even if you see me coming, doesn't mean you can stop me.
And he will turn, and he will start to walk away. Balth will reach out a hand as the two of them disappear into the shadows. He'll slowly take his mask off and drop it to the ground. They're returning to the underground compound. We have to pursue them.
I'll put a hand on his chest. Save your breath. There's time. We gotta get you better first.
There is no time. By the morning, the doctor will release the new chemical. It will shroud the atmosphere.
I'll just stare at him. Like I just urging him to say more.
And he will explain to you, Nue, with, brisk words, and no hesitation. Dr. Faraday, he will reveal the secrets behind Dr. Faraday's research after you've escaped. The way Falth explains it, it seems that the good doctor has been harnessing the power of metahumans to almost formulate it into a chemical mixture that he can release that almost like a sickness saps the strength of a person. It saps the power of metahumans, removing them from their natural gifts and turning them human before eventually killing them.
Oh, that's problematic, to say the least.
And he will explain to you that Dr. Faraday wishes to rid the world of metahumans, one city at a time.
He really is a monster. Alright. I will let out a deep sigh. At least let me get you somewhere safe-ish. And then you can let me know where the base is, and I'll go from there.
Well, there is no safer than a dark steel fortress.
I'm gonna bring him over to Blitz and Lumi. Unless Lumi's still flying around, then just Blitz, but if she had landed.
Well, now that the aliens are gone, Lumi, if you wish to land, the threat seems to have been abated for now.
All right.
And the aliens cast away thanks to the combined powers of you and Nue.
All right. I mean, yeah. I guess I'll land.
All right. Your wings furl around you as your feet touch the ground, almost transforming from an instrument of flight into a flowing gown. You land beside Nue and Blitz. Blitz, while as Lumi lands, you stare up at the sky, pondering your fate. Now, that the aliens have been sent to the stars, you know that they will likely return. The timeline hasn't changed. Because they're not defeated. They've just been delayed. So
Interesting.
you know that despite General Quebec being cast out, they have the means to return, which means your mission, while over for now, has not yet concluded.
You're going robotic, but I heard everything you said.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's alright, it may sound a lot more terrifying.
Go on.
I'll walk
Just
over
wait till
to
the internet gets.
What'd you say?
I said just wait till the new internet gets here.
I'll walk over to both of them and give them a high five and be like, thank you for all your help. But I don't think this will be the last of them.
I think we have. Oh, I guess I'll high five him back, but I'll pause and say, my brother just informed me that we may have more urgent concerns. And then I'll just
sorry.
relay what he said. I'll just relay what Paul said to them. Or did I cut out? Or did
The music kind of cut you off.
So,
that music even coming from?
Yeah, my bad.
It sounded like the intro to Gangster's Paradise for
It
half a
came out of
second.
And sorry. My brother just informed me that Dr. Faraday's planning to. I guess do they even apply as metahuman? Like, are Blitz and Lumi metahumans?
They what?
Are Blitz and Lumi metahumans? Or
I'm not.
I guess
I'm not a medium. I'm a destined.
No.
no, they just have powers.
No, they're
for
not.
reasons.
You know, they're not. Well, Blitz is not even superhuman. He's just a time traveler. He's just a mortal from the future.
Fair.
Gets very lucky while dueling.
And Lumi's not really a metahuman. She's a spirit from another time, kind of
Is it
reincarnated.
even human?
Yeah,
Alright, well.
I don't know. That's up for debate.
I guess you guys aren't directly affected what's gonna happen, but I will relay it anyways. That the creepy professor plans to, I guess, release a serum or gas into the air that will drain people like me of their powers and eventually kill them.
Well, I will
And
definitely
if he's
help you
wi-
however you need
if he's
help.
willing to go after you,
True.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be too happy with how we just interfered with him too, so.
Yes. I won't. I don't expect you guys to come with me, but I'm sure I could use a hand.
All right.
Well, I can't do anything until I get my device to go back, so I'll help you.
I'll look at Falsely on my shoulder. Is there a safe place we can leave him to recover?
Lost track.
like a mobile fortress.
I was gonna say, do y'all want to hop on the mystery van?
Well, I can still fly for a little bit, I think.
You sure? It's very, like, eco-friendly.
I don't like the metal
It's
rectangles. I already don't like metal rectangles. It's even weirder when they're flying. So no. Well, so I assume your Citadel fly.
Yeah, it does. I'll throw it down on the ground and ask everybody to hop in. Other than Lumi, I guess.
All right.
Hop it in.
All right. Two of you pile into the car. Or is this a 3-man mission, or do we not?
Oh yeah. Well, I
Or
will.
do we wish to
I
go
was,
gather?
I was gonna say like, well, dude. Well, then again, every time we tell us something, what nonsense are you guys talking about? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna tell them.
True.
I'll lure Lumi in.
I
with
do
the
have
hot
stuff for
coffee.
them. I mean, I do have stuff for Vicky and Carnegie if they don't come. So
We can inform them and give them the choice, and see if they want to come or not.
all right.
I'll light on
Then,
the cell phone.
with that being
Light
said,
on contact.
I don't think any of you have phones.
Nope.
You know, I'm from the future, but I don't have a phone. You're right.
I don't think a phone from the future would work up the cell towers now.
Yeah.
It would be the cell tower we need.
Hello, to speak to everyone in the city. Just
Yeah.
Like, I love the trio of all all of you, all powerful, yet so useless.
The modern world makes no sense. Okay. All right. That's fine. We will. I don't think they left anybody to contact them. But, all right, we'll just go without them, I guess.
All right. Very well.
I'm sure
I
if no
will-
crazy things happen, they'll turn up.
I will go down to Vicky and Carnegie, who are down here. Hang on, I gotta let the cat out. Go on, bud. Oh, don't act like you don't want to leave now. Go on, bud.
You trying
No,
to
it's
let my
like-
cat in.
Another new tourist
All
scratch
right.
at the door. You could open the door, they just stare at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's-
dude.
Exactly.
It's like, why
It's
you
like-
opening the door? I gotta look at it.
Like, I just missed you.
All
I
right.
wanted to say hi.
All right, the cat is out, so let me get back in the zone. All right, so Vicky, Carnegie, the two of you leave the underground dueling arena, carrying Vicky's defeated opponent on her shoulder. The two of you return into the bright sun, beating down into the city streets, putting that less than tasteful place behind you. Sasha eventually starts to stir while you carry her, Vicky. She'll kick her legs a bit in frustration, and she'll look at Carnegie. I guess, how are you carrying her exactly? Like, over your shoulder, Vicky?
Whichever was best to get up the fucking stairs, I guess.
Yeah, probably, like, just carrying her like a sack over your shoulder. And yeah, she'll see Carnegie following behind and be like, what the hell is going on? Put me down!
I forgot what we were doing with her, I'll be honest.
Well,
Or taking her to she's like very like just electrocuted and shit, like burnt and all that, right? Just hurt.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Just taking her to
not
the
out of
hospital.
it anymore.
Okay. All right, just getting her to get like checked up, make sure she's all right because she's kind of fucking crazy anyway.
Anyway, to remind you, Carnegie, she was there when they took Pegasus's soul.
Thank you.
She was one of the ones that was there.
He is kind of our only lead.
Okay. Sorry, it's been like been a long time.
No, I got you.
All
Been a
right.
couple weeks.
All right. Well, first we're going to get you to the hospital, and second, we're gonna make sure that you tell us where your little shadow people are going, because they kind of took Pegasus' soul, and I don't know about you, I'm more familiar with game design than like the dark arts.
Oh. She'll huff a little bit. Well, first, you're not going to take me to the hospital. You're going to put me down so I can try to stand up.
Uh-huh.
She'll kind of elbow Vicky. Teach, put me down.
Vicky will roll her eyes before placing her down.
With weakened knees, Sasha will slowly pull herself to her feet. Vicky, probably reminding you a bit of yourself when you were around her age. Early 20s. Very, very early 20s. First thing she'll do is adjust her hair a little bit and brush some of the dust and maybe bits of burnt clothing off of herself. So, you're after that old windbag?
We do kind of need him to save Carnegie's whole thing.
It's your job too.
I see. So,
Vamos.
well, this is a bit of an awkward situation. I don't really have him anymore. I mean, I gave him to Destra, and that guy kind of did whatever he wanted. So.
Oh god, Vicky will fall to her knees. What was it all for?
Okay, well, are you sure that you don't know like anything else? Did they like approach you? Where any back alley they like to like hang out in?
I mean, she'll kind of wave her hand dismissively. I mean, I've never really bought into their whole like thieving, stealing stuff kind of thing. I did this all for me.
You were there! How do you not know?
Well, I do know a little bit, but I never really paid that much attention. She'll point an aggressive finger at you, Vicky, and say, "This was all between me and you."
Yes, I am keenly aware of that.
You stole a man's soul.
I I didn't steal anything. They just used the means, and I carried the card. That was all. That was all. It was really a part of.
Where'd you take it to?
I gave it to that guy Destra.
Wait, we did literally see that, right?
Yeah, you did see that.
So we know for a fact that she's not lying.
She'll cross her arms. But lucky for you, I did have enough brains to remember what exactly they do with them.
Okay.
And they feed them to some like weird thing in the museum here in the city.
Well, like a computer.
Some like sculpture of no,
What? Okay, like what kind of
some
sculpture?
weird a sculpture of some weird snakehead.
I think the electricity fried her brain a little too much.
Okay, like is it like in the public viewing area, or is it like in a back door? Is there going to be someone with like their dual disc out, like ready to duel if I like walk up to them, or do you have like a spare key or something?
I don't know. I believe it. Pretty sure it's in like the restricted section.
You know what? Why don't we ask those crazy people? I think they know. I think they could probably help us with that.
Crazy people. You don't mean.
Yeah, Lumi, that guy that says he can time travel, and that one guy that keeps showing up every time we duel.
Oh no.
That one other guy.
Honestly, I think if we just duel somebody, he'll probably just show up, right?
Sasha will get a bit of she'll smile excitedly. I'm down to duel. She'll point at you, Vicky. Right now, Teach. You owe me another
just
one.
dueled you.
Oh, you think this is over?
Oh no.
You know, honestly,
Now
I
that
think it would be better for you than this.
I don't know. I use that power and bad things will happen faster.
You hear Professor Oak's voice. No, you can't use that.
Please.
Actually, every time you win a duel, don't you like decrease that increment?
No. It just happens.
No.
Are you? There's something that
No, he
makes
has
it go
to-
back down, right?
He has to conquer it. He has to defeat it.
Okay, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure there's something that makes it. You track
I
back.
could be wrong, but it
It
honestly,
says whenever you battle or discover something new about your destiny, remove a mark from the destruction track, unless it's full.
oh, well, there you go. You battled and you won, brother.
Okay, so I guess I'm at 0 again.
Yeah, you're at 0 again. Anyway, Sasha will, I guess, recover from her excited fervor at the thought of being able to duel Vicky again and wave her hand and, we don't need nobody else. I can get you guys in. I mean, if you really wanna.
I mean, we're burning daylight here. Let's go do it.
Well, it's not as easy as just walking in. You gotta, dress in the spooky black robes and chant the forbidden talk and all that stuff.
Is there like a store where we can get those?
Yeah. There's probably a party store nearby.
Okay, let's just go grab the robes, teach us the chants, and we'll go do it. But just
Is there an occult surplus store here?
I mean, I'm sure any Halloween thrift store would work.
hot topic. Yeah.
What in the?
But yeah, I guess we'll go put on the fuck ass robes.
All right. Vicky, are you signing on for this?
She'll sigh before standing back up.
All right. Then let's go get dressed. Okay.
Actually, well, no. We may as well just do it now.
All right.
I could call my
meanwhile-
boys to go get it, but
We're gonna do a bit more jumping back and forth here. So, in you know, I would say though, Vicky and Carnegie, I do not have a duel really planned out for the two of you.
Or we'll just duel each other.
True. We've only gonna have one duel today, and it could potentially be up to a 3v2, but I'm gonna have something for the two of you regardless. So,
Okay.
let's go.
Carnegie
Switching
should
back
just-
over.
Carnegie should just call his men. They all come dressed in the robes already. Remember?
All right, switching back. All right, Nue, Lumi, Blitz. The three of you, using the power of flight and a moving vehicle with Fault in tow, make your way to the outskirts of Domino City. On the hunt for the secret underground base. Let me turn off the happy music.
They can still be happy.
oh no.
Nope. Anyway, with your brother's guidance, the two of you, the four of you find the location relatively easily. Lumi, you slowly land as Blitz takes the Darksteel Fortress down to the ground. And the four of you all pile out of it, heading towards a camouflaged area out amidst the scenery on the outskirts of Domino City. I would say maybe on the other side of the mountains where Lumi has her cabin. So a bit out of the way. But still, frighteningly close to the forest with which you call home, Lumi. At least close enough that you feel uncomfortable at the presence of a secret area being industrialized near the mountain. And Falth will lead you to the door, hidden amidst the brush and stone. He'll take one of his gloves off and hold his hand up towards a biometric scanner hidden amidst the wall. He'll press his hand to it, and it will recognize his DNA signature. The doors will slowly slide open. He'll look at the three of you and face you, Nue. This is it. This will be the most difficult challenge you'll likely face, brother. The doctor is expecting you.
I will nod. Flex his hands a bit and then just head inside.
All right. Listen, Lumi, if you follow in tow, the door
we do.
will. We do.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I go, my bad.
That's okay. The door will close behind all of you. And you'll proceed into the dark, illuminated industrial complex that is the lab of Dr. Faraday and the Society. Let me get the proper music for this. I believe it's this one. Also, I have to turn it down. Keep forgetting. There we go. I don't know why I think it's because I haven't used Kinku in a while. All my music is just max volume. All right, and let me.
Pokemon boss fight.
Oh, that is the wrong layer. You head into the lab looming. You instinctively feel your skin crawl. The serpentining wires and large buttresses of steel holding the underground complex above your head instinctively makes you feel like you're trapped inside a claustrophobic prison.
Disgusting.
You can see large tubes of a strange liquid surrounding you. And if you were to walk up and press your hand to one of them, clearing the condensation from it, you could see the bodies of metahumans adrift, seemingly in a sort of stasis, respirators hooked up to their faces, as they lie suspended in this strange substance, almost like a gel, but formulated with bubbles that occasionally permeate the inside of the tubes. What the hell? Why is it not repeating?
Oh.
My music! No! Anyway, let me get that music back. As you walk through the environment, a voice will speak up over the intercom. Ah, little Nue has returned home. Well, as close to home as could be. I suppose I haven't gotten the place cozied in yet.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh, there will be time for that. But first, are you willing to try to make it to me?
He'll roll his eyes. Do I have any other choice?
No. Let's see if these little devices don't cut your trip a bit short. And you'll hear the activation of something over the intercom. Before around you, large machinery descends from the ceiling. And they pull out dual discs, except they don't.
Oh, multi-tool.
Tubular structures open, revealing armed weapons ready to fire.
Uh-oh.
You escaped once. But I have a feeling that this time you're going to be a Nue sandwich before you leave here. And the cheese in the middle.
I have more control than when I left, so let's see.
Okay. Well, without further ado, I hope the three of you are ready for a different type of gauntlet. As the weapons will arm themselves. And without a hint of mercy, Dr. Faraday will unleash their wrath upon you in a hail of bullets. All of you. Unless you have something you can do.
Can I try to use telekinesis to, I guess, either create a barrier around us so the bullets don't come any closer than a certain point, or just kind of stop them?
You could try that, yeah.
Alright,
You will be using your powers for danger. So you will have to roll.
I can roll
But you can try anyway.
Lucky I don't have high tech.
True!
Alright.
My father was not part machine!
Okay.
2d6. Am I adding anything?
And, does it say you add something on your character sheet? Ooh, that's a good roll, though.
Storm conduit. For each relevant baggage.
A +1 for each relevant baggage?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. You have... Let's see.
Oh. I don't think I'm at the point of being fearful of losing my powers yet, so I don't know if that would.
Yeah. Yeah, but you
I'm
still, you did still pass. You just have to select a single downside.
Oh, true. You cause some substantial collateral damage to the area around you, right?
All right. With a surge of power as your hair stands on end and your eyes begin to glow, you unleash a wave of power. It blasts out, blowing apart part of the room, shattering some of the tubes containing the bodies of metahumans nearby, Nue. Their lip forms fall out as the goose spills all over the floor, the gel around 3 of your feet. Lumi, would you like to enter a dangerous situation and take out the guns as a strange force field protects them from Nue's magic? Or, well, not his magic, but his power.
Alright. Sure.
All right, Lumi. Give me the passion. Unleash the passion of the Lumi. The weapons will reload as Nue manages to block the rounds from reaching any of you.
Oh, wrong. Hold on. $10?
10?
Yeah.
I think my shit is lagging. I don't see it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it is. I'm just lagging a bit. All right. The passion of the Lumi. How do you want to destroy them, Lumi?
I'm gonna just
Flying headbutt?
Yeah, flying headbutt through all of them and just
All right.
a blurred. Just
Like a speeding bullet, you take off into the air, crashing through the armed turrets, blowing them apart while they may be immune to whatever power Nue has. They have no protection against the raw physical force of the Lumi. But the danger does not end there, Nue, as you create a substantial area of destruction around you. Sirens begin to blare, and the room turns red. Blitz, nearest to you, you are the first to notice. One of the bodies of the metahumans begins to slowly stand.
I will kind of like nudge Nue and point to the guy that's standing up. Is that normal?
Well, Nue, as you turn to look, he rises, bent over, slumped like a zombie. And when he stands to his full height, he bends over backwards a little bit, a vacancy in his eyes, like a risen corpse.
No, I don't think so. We should move.
As you say that, the consequences of your overuse of your powers finally comes it so. As this risen metahuman unleashes a wave of psychic energy at all 3 of you. There is no saving throws in this game. So, you are all blasted back, crashing against a nearby metal wall, with pain racking your bodies. But, it will target one of you in particular, rushing forward.
Damn, I don't...
Blitz. The metahuman is on you in a flash. Speed, foreign to you. Despite your ability to time travel and your enhancements from the technology of the future, its power is unlike anything you've ever felt as it wrenches its hands around your neck. It's time to enter a dangerous situation, Blitz. Give me 2d6 plus passion.
What's my passion? Plus one.
Winnable.
Oh,
Or not enough.
actually winnable.
Oh.
It is not enough, but you still managed to pass. Hang on, I forgot to open the book. Like an idiot. Hang on, let me get the book. Because you have to pick a downside.
How could
You succeed with, but you take a downside, Blitz. So let me get the book. Why is my PC lagging? Oh, no, it's not. It's just the book open behind my tabs. Alright. Let's see. Where is dangerous situation? It's on page 8. Alright, Blitz. Hang on. Where the... Oh, here we go. Blitz. You are hurt, or forced to sacrifice something along the way. You delay the problem, letting it become worse in the future. Or, you create a new immediate problem.
You know what? What's present me's problem is now gonna be future me problem. So I will delay it.
Okay. Gripping a hold of the metahuman's face, your cybernetic arm starts to charge some sort of pulse. The same arm that your dual disc emerges from. As you press harder, it releases this energy with a mighty shockwave, almost like a shotgun. It blasts the metahuman back, causing him to crash into a nearby railing and topple over the other side into a pool of the strange gel that exploded forth from the tubes that they were stuck inside. And you can feel the air come back to your lungs as it tried to crush your neck. And you're safe.
Or now.
For now. As Dr. Faraday speaks over the intercom. Oh, Saturday night's entertainment. 3 dead fools. Well, while the 3 of you stand around, two more of the metahumans that Nue accidentally released will begin to stand up.
Alright, let's move. Okay, I wanna grab Fall. Like, do you know what's right below here?
Like, what's deeper?
Yeah, on the floor, like right below where we are.
The doctor's lab is on the lowest floor. Beneath is the research center, the live experimentation zone.
I don't know if I can teleport all the way down in one go, but I can try to go floor by floor.
He has things built in place to weaken the powers of metahumans here. You can try, but it won't be easy.
Alright,
Okay, do you want to try?
I can make the attempt. Well, I don't want to leave
All
everyone
right.
behind. So like, you guys have to. Are you guys trusting me to come with me, or are you gonna?
I mean, Lumi's got the Giga Passion. She could probably fight the metahumans. I mean, do you wanna take on the metahumans, Lumi?
I'll, I mean, I'm already here, and they I don't think this is right.
Okay. So are you staying behind?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going.
Oh, okay, you're going. All right. I didn't know if you were gonna try to face off against the rising metahumans that are undead or not. But if you wish to go with them, then very well. Anyway, I will let you try to attempt to teleport all three of you to a lower floor, to escape the metahumans. But you will have to do so at a -1.
It's gonna hurt.
This is a big risk.
Oh no. Oh, that's one.
Another decent. Another.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 9. We winning. That's an 8. So you succeed.
let's go.
We're rolling hot. All right.
Alright.
Take another penalty or another drawback. You can take the same drawback more than once, but I do have increasing collateral if you do.
True. I guess someone or something you care about is lost, hurt, or destroyed. Which I'm not probably gonna like the outcome of this, but I'm gonna
Okay.
take that anyways.
I don't know about that one. There is really only one thing that you can lose.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you grab onto everybody, including Falth, and the three of you. In a blink, disappear. Although you can feel the resistance of something, some sort of security measure, likely further down, that is stunting your abilities. You manage to push through it and appear a floor lower in a more centralized part of the lab, the live testing chambers, where you can see metahumans in the middle of experimentation, doctors taking notes, men and women in lab coats who appear to be conducting some sort of research as syringes poke and prod some metahumans locked behind cages, testing their powers using strange devices. And they'll suddenly, even with the alarm blaring, they'll turn to face you as you suddenly appear, and you can see the evident fright on their face, as if you quite literally caught them with their pants down. However, all is not as it seems. As when you reemerge, you can see the damage and the toll taken on Falt's body. As a part of your magic, I keep calling it magic, as a part of your abilities, bled into him. But you can see blood starting to seep from his mouth and his nose as he coughs from the overuse of abilities near him with his weakened state.
I'm gonna point at one of the researchers or doctors and be like, "You," and I'm gonna point towards me. Get over here now.
All right, one of the doctors will stick their hands up and will slowly approach you. Whoa! Take it easy, metahuman. Or I probably think they just call you meta, almost like it's a slur. Take it easy, meta.
If my brother dies, you die. So do everything you can to keep him alive.
In an almost stuttering voice, the medical operator will say, Dr. Faraday will make sure you don't leave this place alive, Meta.
That is for me and him to figure out. You just keep him alive.
Or
Did he say or what?
he was about to. But I was trying to think of like, yeah, you know what? I'll go with it. Or what?
I guess I will just use my powers to lift him off the ground, and then slam him into the ground. Not enough to like knock him
Okay.
out, just to like have him like prostrate in front of me.
All right, just his legs crumple like paper into a kneeling position. All right, fine.
Just to make sure. Actually, I don't even know if I can do something like this. I was gonna. Could I potentially?
whatever you want.
No, it's hard for really fast. Because they put like a spike next to his heart, and if he tries to do anything, just have it like stab him in the heart. But that might be too much.
I would say that's a bit too much.
Yeah.
And
I
outside
get
your range of ability.
Power. Are there any shot callers around?
No,
Oh.
I mean
How
I'm
do- how do
sure
they
there's
keep
like
the metas in check. Like, is it just in cages?
I'm sure they use some sort of power dampeners, like something like cuffs or maybe like instead of like a shock collar, it's something along the lines of a power dampener so that they can only use a small fraction of their abilities.
All right.
But I will say instead of a shock collar, you do find something akin to like a electrized cattle prod nearby.
Oh, that'll do. All right. I'll
All right,
hand
you
it to.
snatch it.
Oh, go ahead.
I say you snatch it off the wall.
I'm gonna hand it to Falk. If he does anything funny, stab him or like shock him, I guess.
Your brother will give a weakened nod, not having much strength left in him. You don't get the feeling that he might not actually have
The strength to.
the fortitude to be able to actually go through with that.
Are there other doctors around?
Oh yeah, plenty of them. Probably about 5 or
Yeah.
6.
The rest of you, I'll point at the cages with the metas. Open up the cage. Let them out.
All right, Nue. As you get more drastic, one of the nearby doctors will lunge for a panel on the wall, and that's where we're gonna take our break.
Oh.
I know it's just getting hot and spicy in here, but yeah, we're gonna take our break, and then we'll resolve that, and then I'm gonna switch back over.
Sounds good.
I will be right back.
Time for another jailbreak.
So, going all right?
For now. For now.
Fucking. I don't know. I would just be like Lumi. I would just handle it. Get that.
Lumi's a little different. We can't all be Lumi.
Bro's about to get that fucking like. I'll make it a problem for the future. Make it a problem for the future. Make it a problem for the future until
So there's no more future.
Future me problems. That's all.
You know what? You know, like time paradoxes and stuff. Like, what if the reason your future is what it is because
I keep
you
delaying
came back to the
everything.
past and delayed?
whoops. I got the bad ending, but why? Really, no consequences for my actions. That would be. What did I do wrong?
I put in the effort. It's okay. I didn't see any of my other people trying to rewind time.
True.
All right, I have good news. I didn't have to take the dogs out. My family arrived without me knowing, so they already did it.
All right, well, you know.
Yeah, so if everyone's ready to continue, we could just do the thing.
See,
Is, everyone,
honors.
is everyone ready?
I'm good.
I'm ready.
All right. Well then, here let's go. All right. As I was saying, one of the doctors will make a lunge for a panel on the nearby wall, right next to the door that likely leads deeper into the facility. Is someone going to try it? Make an attempt to stop them?
Should, if no one else is, sure.
All right. Lumi, the first to jump to action. Lumi, I would say that this is not necessarily a dangerous situation. Well, actually, I guess it would be. You don't know what she's reaching for, so never mind. I was trying to find a way to give you something else, but this is what you're good at, so. Roll me another dangerous situation check.
Hopium. 11.
Easy. How do you stop them, Lumi?
I just ram it. Not full force, but like I'll just ram into them to knock them down.
You crash into them with head-butting force as they collide against the wall and slump towards the floor.
And then I turn around and pull the panel anyway. No, I'm joking. I guess I'll look at what they were going for.
It appears to be some kind of control panel. You're not really sure what it goes to.
All right, I'll just stand in front of it. I guess I'm gonna try.
You can attempt to roll to find out if you want.
I'm not smart.
Truing. You are the passion.
I've had high tech, but I don't. So
Yeah. All right. I mean, maybe Blitz actually could find out. Blitz, would you like to find out what the panel can do?
Sure, Hector. What is mine even?
It would be investigate your surroundings. You can roll with skill.
+1.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, sure. I'll roll for it.
You're more than welcome to try. Give me a... There it is. That's a success. You can ask me a question about it.
Oh.
So, yeah, you can. It says, "What don't you understand about it? What happened? I guess what happens with it." To rephrase the question in the book, what can you do to stop something, or why is something happening? So, if you would like to find out, for example, what you can do to stop the alarm, then I can answer that question. That's just an example.
Yeah, that would be exactly what I'm trying to do.
All right, that's a pretty good one to ask. So, if you would like to try to stop the alarm, Blitz, you realize that even due to its more archaic form, the panel that the doctor appeared to be trying to lunge for controls a few various different things, from doors to pathways to the alarm itself. Likely what they were doing was trying to initiate some sort of method in order to get security into the room faster. But you can stop the alarm from this panel. There's no roll. You can just do it.
Oh, okay. So I just know how to do it.
Yes, you just know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll go up and stop the alarm. Or I'll actually, she's right next to it, so I'll tell her how to stop the alarm.
All right. Well, Lumi, Blitz informs you that he knows exactly how this works and that there's a pretty easy way to stopping it.
okay.
Getting to feel a bit technologically savvy for once, you punch some buttons on the little metal box on the wall, and the loud blaring stops, and you're able to finally have some peace and quiet in your ears, Lumi. Aside from Nue, who's threatening people.
Alright.
Although, even with the alarm turned off, in the distance, the three of you can hear
Thunder.
the sound of security approaching. Heavy footsteps in the numbers of about 5 or 6, likely armed with weapons.
All right. Well, let's say, are we leaving or?
Yeah, we can schmooze.
Alright.
Would you guys want me to, like, fast track it with my power?
Oh, that's possible.
It says I can appear exactly where I need to be whenever I want, or whenever you need to be in this moment. Appear
True.
exactly where you need to be whenever you need in this moment.
It just blink right into frickin' Faraday's hidey hole where he's just hanging out. The power of the destined. It's so broken.
That is kind of broken.
It's kind of broken.
If you can do that, then
All right. Well,
Yes,
I will.
the dungeon skipper. Just
True, the dungeon skipper, but because this doesn't relate to his actual thing, then he can't. Even if this gets resolved, he doesn't get a reduction to his destined power.
Well, I will hold up my hand and create a portal, and basically
All right.
tell everybody to jump through.
All right, your finger laser will fire out into the open space, creating I suppose, just an interstellar gateway between different parts of this facility.
all right.
All right, okay. Nue, do you leave Fault, or well, I suppose it's a bit too late. You can't take him now.
I'll point at the doctor. Remember what I said.
Do you want? Well, that's up to you. That's more soldiers come. I mean, he's gonna like small soldiers are gonna come. He's probably not gonna feel as obligated to help if security's coming.
True. Bring him to. I'm kidding.
Just wrench him in. Get in there.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you could. There's a few things you could do. You could probably barricade the doors, block them with some way, make sure that the security panel's broken and they can't access it to get in. Fight them. A few different ways to handle it. Or, I suppose, jump through and hope that you can defeat Faraday fast enough to render the facility, I guess, inoperable.
I will. I guess I'll try to use my powers to barricade the doors into the room.
Okay.
With like
So you
desks,
wanna just-
whatever. I'll just use like telekinesis to try to like jab everything in front of the door.
All right. You will be, let's see. Let me read the exact description to see if you would need to roll for this, because... in the face of a challenge. I will say, since you already did use your powers in the face of a challenge, I will let you just do this one, Nue. Using the power of telekinesis, you lift anything heavy and sturdy enough to barricade the doors, slamming them in to block security from breaching the room. You've bought yourself a little bit of time, but you're not sure how long.
Just trying to be speedy about this.
All right, are we ready? The point of yeah. So you have reached the point of no return. Would you like to assemble your party and press forward?
True. Good when you guys are.
I mean, I'm good.
I'm all right. You guys ready to go through?
Okay. The three of you leap forward. And let me turn that off. Let me put Falth away and unmask. Or not unmask. Reveal the man himself. But meanwhile, on Yu-Gi-Oh! We get you take Carnegie and Vicky to a different area. All right, Carnegie, Vicky, together with Sasha, the three of you go make your way to the Domino City Museum for the first time. A couple of them already having visited, or a couple of the party already having visited here before. This is the first time the two of you will be arriving.
It all circles back. That motherfucker was hanging around the museum.
Yep.
I-
Guess I gave back when we first started, I gave 3 exhibits. I said there was an Egyptian exhibit, a Mesopotamian exhibit, and a Aztec exhibit. Guess which one was not explored?
That one.
Yes, sir.
No incentive, no explore action.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. I didn't make it like. To be fair, also like the people who went there had no reason to explore it. So
True.
I love museums. Oh shit!
yep, no super museum goers. Anyway, heading up the stairs, the 3 of you pay your entrance fees and head down the path as Sasha leads you towards the Mesopotamian exhibit. Vicky, you and Carnegie take out your robes once you get inside. And you see around the exhibit many structures around the age of Babylon. Large structures in a similar vein to the... Oh, let me get rid of this extra Vicky and Carnegie down here.
Now there are 2 of us.
Large structures built in a similar vein to the Tower of Babel from Christian teachings. You also notice upon many of the different tablets and ornamental sculptures and statues the recurring theme of a great serpent, which Carnegie, by now you know as the calling card of Agrippa, the slumbering beast that once awakened will devour the knowledge of all in an attempt to learn the incomprehensible, to become, all-knowing of one mind. And Sasha will lead the 2 of you towards the restricted section, which is guarded by museum security.
Oh boy. You can't go back there. We're having a cultist class. Occupied.
Vicky.
Oh.
That's wrong. All right.
These outfits are ridiculous.
Sasha will turn to you and say, "Do you want to look the part or not? You gotta be spooky. It's just a part of the getup." Anyway, she'll walk up to the security guard and just give a gentle shrug of the hands. "They're with me. 2 new recruits." And he will silently step to the side. And she'll just walk through the door, leaving the 2 of you standing there awkwardly.
After you.
What the hell? Oh my god.
I'm wearing a suit version of it, Joe.
Carnegie doesn't pull it off nearly as well. Doesn't
No.
pull the look off.
Random line. Just.
Don't worry about that.
All
It's a
right.
little thread.
The 2 of you follow into a darkly lit chamber. Because of course it has to be.
Should have brought a flashlight.
That's
Is
right,
there
you
like-
get the same music.
You see a group of turrets. Oh shit! Run!
What the fuck? Motherfucking run! I can't. Freeze!
You can feel the shadows creeping along the walls as occasionally, while you follow Sasha down the dark museum hallways, you see a occasionally similarly dressed dark robed figure drift past the two of you. She'll look over her shoulder as people move in and about the different spaces of the exclusive, restricted section of the museum, and she'll say, just act natural. Don't do anything weird.
Dressing like this was the weird part.
Right.
Sasha will elbow you as another rogue figure. She'll elbow you, Vicky, as another rogue figure walks by, and she'll wave a hand. What's up, Phil?
My name's fucking.
The cultist named Phil.
And the mysterious man named Phil will look quiet. Oh, he'll look ominously from beneath his robe and put on his best strange occultist voice and say, Miss Hoji, who are the two newcomers? Have they heard the call of Agrippa? Yeah, they have. They're here to, take the initiation and all that stuff. Say the creepy words. Good. The benefactor has been worried ever since. Destra had abandoned us. Chose the side of the foolish. Yeah, I always thought, Destra was was a big softy. All right, he'll approach you, Vicky, and Carnegie, both of you, and he'll look between your robes. What was it like hearing the call for the first time?
Like everything I heard was before was a lie. Ooh.
Vicky,
All right, thanks, Vicky.
Vicky just doesn't answer. And you? He'll look at you, Vicky. What was it like? Was it glorious? Did you see the Great One in your dreams?
Yeah. Really grand.
Indeed he was. The two of you will make fine acolytes. He'll clasp his hands together. We have coffee in the other room if you would like any.
Really? No thanks.
You have decaf?
As I go in there, like my guys from work are there, like, oh shit, what's up? Sorry.
He'll walk away, his robe drifting behind him, as Sasha visibly rolls her eyes.
Fucking random.
I mean, I have a.
That's it.
You don't have to. You don't have to do the drawings. I have I still have these. Hang on. I guess I should have done this.
I don't know whose drawing that was.
It was very funny though. There we go. Yeah, I still have these.
Old.
Yeah, and the extra robed guy over here. But anyway, Phil will make his graceful exit as the three of you proceed deeper. You notice a few lit braziers as you proceed deeper into the chamber. Flames, alight with purple. robed individuals will begin to silently speak. Hang on, let me see if I can find a, Hang on. I know what I want for this. I should have prepared it earlier. Hang on. But since Kinku's working, I don't want to pass up this chance to use something that I've always wanted to use in a D&D campaign, but just never had a good opportunity to. But now that I'm finally doing a cultist kind of thing, I don't want to pass this opportunity up. Hang on. I have to move it from YouTube over to Kinku. Yeah, this is it. This is it. It'll only be a few seconds, but it'll be worth it. But I will, now that it's loading into Kinku, I will continue my, narration. You can hear the sound of quiet chanting as you walk deeper into the museum. You find a grand antechamber. Amidst in the center, a large coffin, sealed and bound in glass, set on either side by purple braziers, as robed individuals speak to it. Now let me see if this will actually work as well as I hoped it would.
Not the cultists in tomb.
Anyway, the chant continues. Ominously, they speak over and over, only growing louder as Sasha will point out amidst the crowd and kind of whisper amongst the two of you. She'll just say, if you're wondering where your souls have gone, or where the old windbag is, I took him to these guys.
So,
How do they afford all this?
so where exactly would we find our specific one?
She'll point to the back of the room where you can see what appears to be a large altar planted beneath a great rising purple serpent. And on it, sprawled out, is an array of cards, each bearing the face of a different person, likely trapped within it. And yeah, you can very clearly see Carnegie from the entrance. The card holding Pegasus.
Is it like well guarded?
I mean, the only real guards, are the array of probably, I'd say, 12 cultists in the room who are doing their spooky chanting. But they're not standing by the altar itself. They're just around the coffin that decorates the center, doing their spooky chants.
I'm very tempted to just be like, fire! There's a fire! And just like...
Pull the fire alarm.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna fact check me? Actually.
Oh my god. Right, just sprinklers going. We have to get out. Just start walking. Just
Guys, meeting's over.
Well, shit. How are we gonna get them to fuck off?
Don't worry, I'll just call Sato Kaiba.
Oh my god.
Blue eyes.
Have him
what?
drop in with his blue eyes. Well,
Oh man.
not to add some urgency to the situation, but of course I have to. Not
you
to
don't have
rush
to.
you. As the two of you contemplate what you're doing, the cultists will raise their hands into the air, and you will see a strange purple energy start to emanate from the eyes of the serpent statue, and it will pour into the coffin that decorates the center of the room, as if whatever lies within the coffin is consuming the power.
Maybe we should grab that sooner than later.
It's just some light show, Carnegie.
I love that. I want to know who's moving the drawing of the cultist. It's so funny. I can't stop looking at it.
The guy in the corner.
Yeah, the guy in the corner that's been hand drawn down there.
It looks like a fucking keyhole that's just looking downwards, But shit. Well, we can't just let the soul get absorbed. There wouldn't happen to actually be a fire alarm, would there?
Oh yeah, there is one. And there's also some fire extinguishers dotted here and there. It is a museum, safety first.
OSHA.
Exactly.
OSHA training, you say? Yeah, I'm pulling the fucking. I think I'm gonna pull the fire alarm.
All right,
Try to do it
Carnegie,
discreetly.
run over.
I mean, I will
Roll me a stealth check, Joe.
come in, or they all just kind of rage.
I mean, they're kind of just rage, but the fact that you're standing in the middle of the entrance is pretty obvious. I mean, it's a pretty wide double door entrance.
Shit. Okay.
But they seem a bit distracted by whatever they're performing, because it seems, at least to them, to be pretty important.
Well, at least set up a distraction, I would think. And I can't just I feel like I gotta do something now.
You could try. You could kind of hide. I don't know that you're pulling the alarm with your robe.
What?
Like you're wearing a big ass robe. I'm pretty sure that hides somewhat your hand actions.
Just do that convenient yawn.
Or maybe I don't know if there's a discreet way, but I'm gonna try to discreetly pull a fire alarm. Let's try it.
Okay.
I'll walk
Carnegie.
next to him to try to block view of eyesight.
Okay. All right. In that case, Carnegie, roll me to enter a dangerous situation at +1.
I don't get to use skill. So I'm trying to act deaf.
I'd say yeah. Well, yeah, you are trying to be. You're trying to do it with skill, not I must stop you. So yeah, you know what? Enter me a dangerous situation with skill.
I tried to I was gonna do something else, but I am going to try to use my card to my ace to try to kind of lift up the fire alarm without making any sound or anything. Making sure everything's all muted. Just
Go,
extend
blue eyes, white collar. Take out that fire alarm.
exactly. And because of my ability, I get a +1 for using my card.
All right. Well, all right. Okay, so Kaiba actually did something just like this in the fucking anime. So, you know what? Fuck it. Instead of entering a dangerous situation, brandish your skill.
Hell yeah! I gotta find what that ability is called. Hold on, I didn't pull my character sheet, but I will. Here we go. Yeah, my pride, my soul. I get a +1 to all rolls involving my card, my ace card.
All
I
right.
mean,
And since
all
It's
Idiot.
Vicky is helping you. I'll still give you the +1.
All right. Let's get it. Is it slash roll?
Yes.
Income.
All right,
9.
9. You still take a drawback. All right, tell me which one you want. You can take things don't work out the way you intended. Describe how. You can delay the problem, let it become worse in the future, or you create a new immediate problem.
I'll create a new immediate problem.
All right.
So I do manage to do sprinklers, but the sprinklers go off, and now the cards are getting wet.
All right.
Their souls are literally disintegrating, Carnegie. Why would you do this?
All right. As the sprint, I'm going to add on just a tiny bit to that as
Okay.
well. Not much. It's still mostly going to play out how you are. I'm just going to add a tiny bit to that as well because I
Okay.
feel like the stakes. I'm going to raise the stakes just a bit.
I got you.
Yeah,
You
that was
throw out your ace.
delicious.
It strikes the fire alarm, and the sprinklers go off. You quickly dash over, your cloak billowing as you snag it before anybody notices. However, as the water starts to rain from the ceiling and begins to coat the soul cards, the cloaked individuals appear to be a bit caught off guard as some of them stumble backwards in surprise. However,
Oh.
as the rain pours all over the place, yours and Vicky's cloaks become completely soaked and a bit heavier. And for just a moment, your faces are visible before you can pull your hoods down. And one of them notices. The drawn cultist. He's the one that sees you.
See, if Lumi was here, she would have just done like hit him with like a level 3, hit the X factor, and just like he would have been in an air combo while we would have gotten that card.
Exactly.
True.
But the drawn cultist will begin to briskly walk towards the two of you, as if he's about to ask, as if he's about to sell you something.
Carnegie, the extinguisher. Grab it.
It seems. I'm gonna like. Are people like moving out the way, or are they kind of like?
They're kind of just a bit scattered and confused. Some of them are looking side to side. Some of them are like trying to cover themselves as they're getting soaked. You know, it's a bit of mass confusion.
Okay. I'm tempted to just like drag it by the cloak and slam him down, and then just run over to the car and just. But if everybody's still there, then I don't know about all that.
Well, you will hear one of them say, "We must protect the Ancient One's the Ancient One's resting place, not hiding place. You find a way to stop that. Find a way to stop that water." And a couple of them will rush out of the room to try to find a way to turn off the sprinklers. But most of them will still stay, as some of them seem content to guard the coffin.
I'm tempted to I'm tempted to point at that guy before he can accuse us. I'm going to accuse him of being a spy.
Just look at him.
Just
I
look
mean,
at
to be fair, they all look alike.
They all look alike. He's an intruder. But my ideals is bad. What about yours?
My idea?
Yeah, it's like what's your friendship stat, man?
My friendship stat is 2.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Mine's a negative 1. I have my passion's a 1.
My passion is -1.
Okay,
I mean,
so
you can,
and
Carnegie, if you would like to help Vicky convey her ideals and try to accuse that guy of being an imposter, being an Among Us.
Yeah, I'll try to like.
I'll give Vicky a +1.
Okay, I'll try to accost him. Oh, Vicky, fucking.
If I accuse him, is that taking a situation head on, not passively?
In reference to what?
My lesson?
Yes, it would be.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
Yes, it actually is. It's relevant.
Forgot we had that. I did teach you that.
I'll point the finger at him accusatorily.
He's an Among Us.
He did it! He threatens Agrippa!
True.
All right,
Get that guy.
Vicky, convey your ideals. Give me 2d6 plus spreadsheet +2. And since Carnegie's helping, yeah, give me 2d6 +5. No, +4. Yeah, 2d6 +4.
Okay. I don't know what the number the lesson puts in there.
It's an extra 1, so yeah, 2d6 +4.
Okay.
Get that motherfucker. Go on. Yeah. Just work, forehead.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, well, it works, but at what cost?
It works, but at what cost? Yeah.
Let's keep making
All
new
right.
problems.
Damn, could the other fucking group save us some looking good rolls?
Future you problem.
All right, what you
Spaghetti.
pick a problem, Vicky.
That's
You
it.
have to show them. You can show them the value of your convictions in a card game, which that one's I feel like it's kind of out right now. You can help them with something before they do what you ask, which I also feel like that one's kind of out. While they do what you ask, they interpret it in their own manner, and then I get to describe how. They ask you to make a compromise to agree with you, or they need time.
Well, time is out because we need now.
Interpret it in their own way.
All right. They look amongst each other, and as you convey them that, or as you convey your ideals, and tell them that the man in the drawing the cloak, it was him. They look amongst each other, and they'll point. Seize them, and they'll all rush in an attempt to grab a hold of all of you and sort the situation out later.
I'll be like, I must protect the codes of Agrippa. And
All right.
I'm going.
Carnegie. You sprint for the card as 3 of them tackle the cloak guy.
Spaghetti.
Sasha will kind of step out of the way and look at you, Vicky, and just say, "Teach, you want to get out of here?"
Yes, very much so.
All right. Sasha will just leave. All right. Carnegie, you snatch up the card.
Can I grab any of the other ones? Because there's still like some souls there.
All right. If you grab any of them besides Pegasus, I will ask you to enter a dangerous situation because they will start to try to be able to catch you.
Okay.
But yes, you can. You just have to enter a dangerous situation.
Because I don't just want to rescue one soul.
Of course, you do have baggage related to this as well.
So -1.
Yes, sir.
Well, granted, I am facing it head forward, so if it works, smile.
True.
Okay. Rolling. 2d6ing.
Oh,
-1.
yes, sir. All right.
This might be raw.
2d6. Go for it. This is how heroes are made.
Am I a hero or Papega? Let's find out. I'm a Pega. What happens?
Okay. Actually, let's see. Well, you do gain baggage, so here we go. Let me go get the thing so I can read exactly what it tells me to do here.
Damn, we
Oh,
didn't
you
have any
just fail.
modifiers.
No, his passion is a 1, and the baggage gives him a -1, so it's just even.
Yeah.
All right, Carnegie, you snatch up Pegasus's card. Gripping it firmly, you stuff it into your suit pocket. But knowing that you cannot leave any other innocent souls behind, you attempt to grab up more of them. But one of the cultists is on you. He attempts to seize you. And he'll just say, "Stop this. Do not resist. We'll sort this out. In the name of Agrippa." He will grip onto you. But as he's holding onto you, he'll stumble, falling onto the altar,
Oh God.
throwing you over onto the ground as the cards spill off onto the floor.
Oh man. I try to like just grab a handful and just go.
All right, you get up. But as you're standing, and the cultist is much slower to recover than you, a beam of violet rays will erupt from the coffin. As the cultists get off of the guy that they had tackled and they look over, the sprinklers will suddenly stop. And with a massive burst, a great wave of force will erupt, knocking several of the cultists to the ground. And one of them, the one who is slowly standing up, that, tried to tackle you, Carnegie, he will just say, "He has awakened." And they'll all start to repeat it. "He has awakened. He has awakened."
Oh shit.
He has awakened.
Sorry.
A hand, a curled fist will punch through the stone coffin and grip the side of it, as if wrenching itself from a bed after a long sleep.
Let me start moving.
What the hell?
Oh. There will be plenty of time to move after we go back. Everyone else on Yu-Gi-Oh! Meanwhile, on Yu-Gi-Oh!
We got Conquest from Invincible. Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, the three of you jump through the gateway, landing right in the middle of Dr. Faraday's command center. He'll turn around and he'll stamp his foot a little bit in admitted childlike frustration. "No, no, no, this is not fair. You cannot just do that."
Well, I kinda did.
"Who even are you?"
That's not important. All I know is you look as ugly as the reptiles you
Damn.
aligned yourself with.
"Oh, that's just rude. I'll have to
We'll
make sure
chuckle.
you learn your I'll have to make sure you learn your manners, young man. Right, once I'm done with the meta."
We'll see about that.
He'll grit his teeth, and he'll also look at you, Lumi. "And who are you? I don't even remember seeing you earlier."
I'm helping.
"Well, have you not seen the destruction that this thing here has caused?" And he'll wave his hand at Nue. "That's going to be everything, you know. He will not stop. He cannot control himself. These metas, They need to have their powers sucked out of them. They must be made mortal. They'll destroy everything.
Well, I feel like this is the right thing to do to stop whatever's happening in here.
Oh my god, you are all idiots. Can't see the good that I'm trying to do. Security! And anyway, you'll see, I have a little blast of the past here for you. The pair of familiar security guards will run in,
These guys.
taking out their pistols. They'll immediately start shooting at you.
Oh, not again. The guy's arm's still in a sling or something.
Yeah, his hand is like his hand is still in a splint from where you broke it.
Well, I guess I'll just do the same thing. I did upstairs and just block the bullet.
All right, roll me your powers with a challenge.
Hope and hope. All right, we're good.
My God, my man needs to keep playing the D6 games because he just rolls so high. I don't even think you suffer a downside. You just do it.
No, not this time. Yeah, this time it just worked.
Yeah, you just.
Poor
All right,
dude.
you just. All right, you just thrust out your hands, and with the powers gifted to you at birth, you just break their hands, and they drop their guns, and they both just double over. Ah,
My other
ah!
arm!
my leg!
How many times I teach you this lesson, old man? I'm joking. I'll just look at the doctor. It's like, this time, I'm not alone.
Dr. Faraday will just say, "Ah, it is so difficult to find good help these days. What are you going to do? Kill me?"
Potentially. But first, we gotta shut down this operation and any other operation you have. So, doing you comes first.
The program's PG-13. You can't kill him, Joe.
True. The Shadow Realm. Remember, it's the Shadow Realm. It's not death. You're just gonna send him to the Shadow Realm.
Jimbo.
All right. Well, I mean, he'll just throw out his arms, just say, "I'd like to see you try, Meta. I'm
Oh.
right here."
Called you a slur.
Well, would that be, would it? I'll look at him. What kind of traps do you have set up in here now?
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, you would.
Or as if I would tell you.
You know what? Fair enough.
A good exchange we're having here.
But I spent a lot of time with him, you know? This is the rapport we built.
It's the friendship at work.
Alright.
Just gotta convey
well,
your ideals.
I'll take a step forward.
All right.
Before he does that, could I could I see if my dragon can like teach me I guess it says he can ask him questions and make judgments and be like,
Mhm.
oh well, I
What
guess.
you want to know?
Actually, I don't think that would work.
Alright. In
I'll
that
have him
case,
help you emotionally. I don't think I'm emotion in this.
I don't know if you're the one that's emotional here, Blitz.
Yeah.
But if something happens, I will let you extend that courtesy onto Nue to help him.
Okay.
All right. Nue, as you take a step forward, you don't get very far. Hang on, let me turn that down. As you take a step forward, a surge of flames erupts from a corner of the room. You are sent flying against the wall, leaving a fairly sized Niue-shaped dent in it as you just crash head-on into the metal. Your clothes singed as a man walks forward with his hand held out, flames enwreathing his arms.
That's quite enough of this madness, little brother.
Oh, like, shake my head a little bit. Oh, not you too, Rad.
I see you still haven't realized that you were born with a curse, not a blessing.
That's not what you said when we used to play those games. See, you could jump the highest, create the biggest spark.
I'm trying to get the music back. I forgot to loop it. Now it's like freaking out. My God, Kinku's so corny when you just don't get everything reset. Alright, here we go. Should be back in a sec. After this ad.
That's because during all of this time, I finally realized that the doctor was making sense. It doesn't matter if it's now or in the future. There will be no living normally. People will not understand the way we are. It would be better to have not existed at all.
I don't know. I'll look back at Blitz and Lumi. I've met some people who aren't exactly normal and seem to understand just fine.
And what of the ones who are normal, that call their day-to-day home? They believe we are freaks, liars. They doubt they doubt our reality, or they see us as dangerous.
No, not. Some do. But I've met, well, at least one that seems to try to understand. And where there's one, I'm sure there's more.
How many years will you search to find enough to understand you so that you finally feel at home? Decades?
Maybe. But I'd like the opportunity to try. With what he has planned, he'll sneer at the he. We won't even get the chance to try.
We don't deserve a chance.
And with a surge of flames, he'll rear back his arm and thrust forward, releasing a gout of fire that will surge forth, blasting against you. And he will attempt to draw out your uncontrollable nature. All right, Nue. Roll me your powers in the face of a challenge again, because he is actually trying to hurt you with his. And you can add your baggage now.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Because he's trying to force your hand.
+2. Or would it be plus
+2.
I think it's +2, yeah.
So it'd be 7.
7.
That is a success, but pick a downside.
Downside. If I push my problems to later,
Yeah. It's gonna be bad.
Alright, I guess. Create another immediate problem.
Well, that's not a. That's. I'm talking about your storm conduit,
Oh,
not
storm
your.
conduit
Not a danger
baggage.
situation.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Pick one of those.
I guess this collateral damage gonna go crazy.
All right.
So.
You
Self-destruct.
taking collateral damage?
Collateral damage it is.
All right. This is the second time you're taking collateral damage.
True.
As Rand tries to draw out your uncontrollable power. You can feel it well up within you. As his power bleeds into yours, you almost absorb it. Before an eruption of lightning and fire explodes out of you as you barely manage to maintain control, inches from failure. Since you had 2 baggage, you are fearful of injuring others because of this. And also fearful of overusing your powers, so you do barely succeed. But the resulting outburst surges like a great storm, exploding Dr. Faraday's research box, his little underground laboratory that he himself utilizes. And it is blown apart in a surge of lightning and fire. And when the dust settles, Ran has used his own meta abilities to shield the doctor. However, the security guards are not so lucky, as they have been reduced to a crisp. And both Blitz and Lumi are shielded by their own defenses. Lumi due to her spiritual abilities, and Blitz thanks to his futuristic technology, granting him a force field. Although Blitz has your shield, your automatic shield lowers, you notice it visibly cracking at the seams from the sheer amount of energy put out by Nue. And Ran will chuckle behind his mask.
You prove my point. Even as you struggle to hold it in, you prove that I am right. Look at yourself. Pathetic.
Oh shit.
We'll just stare at him. Stare around. But seeing everyone is alright will steal his resolve.
The freaking Chris Court scientist. Yeah, everyone's all. Okay.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Nobody of importance was lost.
True.
You value life so indiscriminately, while I put the whole world and its future in my fingertips. I choose this cause because we are monsters.
We'll just shake his head. Oh, how he's brainwashed you.
All right. Nue, you have the choice. You have the ability to begin the shadow game. You can choose. However, for the first time ever, I will allow this to be handled in the way that you want. You may involve as many people as you want in this duel as are willing. If you want Lumi and Blitz to tag duel with you, or triple duel, or 3-on-1 or whatever, you can. Or if you want to solo duel Ran, or if you want to duel alone against both Dr. Faraday and Ran, you can do that. But if you want to forcefully involve Dr. Faraday in this duel, you may. I'm solely letting this be all up to you, how you want this to play. But you will have to face off against Ran in either duel or a battle of metas.
I guess the only way to change your mind is for you to watch him fall. All right, fine. I'll look at Blitz and Lumi. You guys want to lend me a hand?
No.
I'll raise my hand up and be like, I got you.
Lumi's like, nah.
Slowly inching away. It's like you don't have to. Just
I'll
you being here is enough.
I'll help I'll help how I can on the outside.
All right.
All right,
You step
Lumi,
in
I do
here.
have stuff for you, Lumi, because this is not going to be. Dr. Faraday is not so crafty as to play a fair duel, or he's not so honest as to play a fair duel. So, all right,
Then I suppose we will settle this as we did, like children.
and Ran will clench his fist, and uncloaking on his arm will be a dual disc. And he'll take out his deck, place it into the card reader, as Dr. Faraday smiles. Oh, goody. I haven't played this children's game in a long time. I believe the years have gone past me. And he, too, will ready himself for a duel. All right. Turn the music off and move us over. And then Vicky and Carnegie, I have a little bit more to do with you, but we'll see how much time we got left after the duel. I'm gonna go run to the restroom right quick, and I should also grab Faraday and Ran and move them over here as well.
Round 2.
Yep. However, we got 2 new opponents.
True.
There will be no pre-dueling knowledge from this. This will be what is likely your hardest challenge yet. So, Yue, Blitz, the stage is set. And I will run to the restroom right quick. It will not take long, only maybe a minute at most. So, Yue, what I want you to think of while I'm in the restroom. Think about the rules you wish to set for this game.
I can
Uh,
hop.
as
I can hop in if things go really bad.
Rule is
Yeah, you
you're
can.
gonna top deck.
But
more.
I do have some outside events that will occur, Lumi, so be on your toes.
Anybody want a gift card? Hatcho.
Throwing it across the world.
I throw a portal down and reach through it to
mean,
grab
if-
the card.
Part of the dark card game, I can make anyone I want see it. So,
Not true. You can't project it. Just
yeah, I can't project it to you guys.
They're just in the middle of a cult thing and the TV show pops up.
It'll be a great distraction.
It would be a good distraction.
Whoa.
I feel the presence of Grippa. It's just a shot.
Oh my god. What's that? Freaking teleports over here in the middle of the battle.
Man still doesn't think I'm from the future.
You should get me over here. It was like, I wonder what those guys are up to. Just
You're screaming and like running.
Huh.
Oh,
just,
Oh my god.
I'm still thinking about the fucking other night. So rev up them fries.
All right. The time has come. What are the rules for this dark card game, if you wish it to be a dark card game?
yeah, we'll make a dark card game.
Okay.
One of the
What are the rules?
is Faraday will. Well, first, yeah, I guess would it be too much to be like he will have to listen to. Oh, let's say 3 requests. 3 or no, 5, 3 requests. Yeah, 3 requests that I have with
20
no,
requests.
Like, I mean, I want to say unlimited. I don't think I could do that.
No, when you do a dark card game, you get to establish supernatural consequences. So
Yeah.
just one.
Just one.
Well, it says consequence. It have to.
So I guess I couldn't request like have him do like 3 requests after.
No.
my
you just-
my wish is
what do you?
my wish is 3 more wishes. Just like that.
No.
I was just, yeah.
I guess don't want him to lose his memories. Just lose all his memories.
Become a vegetable.
Tabula rasa. Not to say a vegetable, but like blank slate. He doesn't have his same like prejudices or like inclinations against metas.
The reset.
Yeah, just reset him.
All right. All right. Very well. You can do that.
All right.
I-
mm,
I appreciate your good intentions.
True.
we also need to stop this facility from doing what it wants to do. But I don't. If we reset him, I don't know if he'll be able to stop it afterward.
I mean, to be fair, like he is the leader here, so it'll probably naturally fall apart, and you can kind of help take it apart a little bit if you beat him.
True. All right, that works then. Yeah. Then tabula rasa.
All right. As you begin a dark card, as you set the rules for the dark card game, Ran will impose his own by tapping into the same ability that you do. He will add on to the rules, not alter them. His supernatural consequences will be that you will lose your powers.
Should have asked me to be there. I would have handled it.
Prepare yourself, little brother. This will be the last duel you will ever play.
We shall see.
I roll. Before you can choose, Ran will take I.
All right.
Oh, he's just cooking. He's just unstoppable. I can't stop him on D6s. He's too strong. All right. This is a finale duel. So,
All right.
4 life points, 3 cards.
I'm ready.
Yes, sir. Let me get the music. Between you and Blitz, who wants to go first?
I will.
Yeah.
I'll kick us off.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I don't draw first turn right now.
Oh boy. All right, we're cooking already.
Yeah, you don't have to draw first turn.
It's time
Okay.
to.
Well, you know how it be sometimes. Sometimes you just top deck your 8.
Oh my, so what's
You
it?
just top deck your 8.
Oh, sometimes you do.
You can't-
Yeah, right.
I mean, I mean, I shuffled their decks. Like sometimes, like I mean, you just can't stop Toy on the perfect draw. This is his game.
All right. Well, I'll just look down at my hand and smile.
Hey, he's got this
Yes.
motherfucker got destiny draw. IRL.
I play Storm Blast.
Okay, Stormblast.
All right. So a Storm
I am
Warden.
black.
Storm Warden would appear.
All right, let me go. Let me get him. Boom! There he is.
I cast Anti-Storm Warden. No!
All right.
I'll leave Stormblast on the field so that I do not forget that it is currently in play.
And then next, I will just use a staple to do. Where's the staple deck?
Oh, I gotta. Let me go grab it. Let me get it out for you. There you go. It only has the monsters, but the warriors and items in it.
Fair.
Well, I think I did also add your one of your
Wait, no, I
things
can
in
just
there as
actually I
well.
don't need to do a staple. I can just summon a monster from my hand, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
yeah,
alright,
okay,
never mind.
that was it.
I will summon the Squire of Thunder. I forgot about that.
All right, comboing. All right, Storm Warden gains blocker.
True it.
And now attack. Oh.
Yep, can't attack. First
No,
turn.
I technically, no, I'm joking. Yeah, that's fine. Put a trap card face down to end my turn.
All right.
I'll smile at Rad and just like, this will be fun. I promise.
Dr. Faraday will go. Oh, I haven't played this game in ages. Let's see if I remember the basics. I play the field spell, Infected Horizon. And a large sphere of slime will appear over a city skyline.
The hell?
Interesting.
And next, he will play. Let's see. How do I want Faraday to actually combo with his card? Ah, yes. I play Experimental Freak Collagen. A purple violetish slime will squish itself out of the ground. And next, he will use a simple play. I will activate this card. Experimental Armament Shield. And he will add blocker to his experimental collagen. And that will be all for the Doctor. Blitz.
Do I draw a card?
Yes, sir. You just cannot attack.
Gotcha. Oh. Okay, cool.
He's like, oh man, we're cooking.
really? Yeah.
Well, when
So I
turns
can
out,
do an Yeah, that's what I'll do. I will play the item Dragon Rock. All dragon warriors and items gain strength each turn.
All right.
And
Strong
then,
opener.
and then I will do the invocation Dragon Nest.
Okay.
So after 2 turns, I'll have 2 dragons mine. Then.
Yes, sir. I'll leave that on the field.
And that's pretty much everything I can do, right? I can't do a staple.
No, sir. You played an invocation. Can't do a staple.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Ran will go.
Ever since you dueled Falth, I've been waiting for this. Your friend will regret leaving himself defenseless. First, I play this card. Blazemark Mage, Titus!
And he will summon a magician wearing robes of fire in a very similar vein to your squire. Similar archetype.
I will accompany it with this card. Blazemark Knight, Andros.
All right.
With both of these cards in play, I gain an additional 2 life points.
The two of them will transfer their fire directly to Rand's life points, and he will heal by 2, going up to 6.
And now Blazemark Mage Titus will gift the presence of flame to Andros, and he will gain Overwhelm.
Adding on to it, Blazemark Knight Andros strengthens itself on his turn.
I told you your friend would regret this. Blazemark Knight Andros, go! Attack Dragon Rock.
Doesn't Stormwarden have blocker?
That's for
Oh,
that is for
can I
New
block
Age stuff.
his side? Oh, I can't block his side. That is unfortunate.
Ah, I thought they were together.
Yeah, that is for New Age stuff. You, the way we've talked about this before, if you want to make stuff for tag duels, you need to make sure that your card specifies it.
Yes, that's true.
I thought so. Blocker isn't just universal for the field, though.
I believe that's probably a rules flexible thing where I could run it like that, but I also feel that would make blocker incredibly overpowered. If you can just cover the entire field with a single stacked card. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some second opinions.
I mean, you can contest it, I guess, can't you? Technically.
I mean, yeah, technically, you know, spells, items, and whatever that could technically destroy it. You know, if you only have like one
Yeah.
blocker. But really, I mean, it's kind of like up to you because we're already kind of doing some finicky shit anyway. So
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Blitz. since you didn't start with a warrior, and the fact that your card does take 2 rounds to go off, I will give it to you for this duel. However, going on into the future, from now on, if you ever want blocker to cover an entire field, make sure that when you make your deck, you specify it.
Yeah, I thought.
But
that
I'll
was
give it
good.
to you this time.
I thought that one or blockers typically was. That's why I kind of did some more.
No,
I was like,
no.
well.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I would really prefer in future campaigns that it is specified what works for you and your tag partner and what doesn't.
Oh,
But I will give it to you this time, and he will attack Storm Warden anyway.
And with Blazemark Mage Titus on the field.
He does have pressure, which makes Ran roll at an advantage. Oh, or I suppose he will just fail, and that will destroy his blaze. Yeah, I will destroy his Blazemark Knight, because if you fail a clash, it just sends it. Oh wait, no. Oh no, wait, no. Storm Warden doesn't have Overwhelm yet, does he?
I do not.
Well, how strong
Oh
is
yeah.
it's overwhelmed.
It has overwhelmed.
Strong.
Yeah.
is it strong and overwhelm? Or
Yes, it is.
No.
no?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, Andros strengthens itself on Rand's turn, and then when it's not his turn, it becomes a normal again. So it is strong right now. It is strong with Overwhelm.
Hey, that's rough, buddy.
Hey, I forgot. Storm Warden doesn't have Overwhelm yet. I actually didn't need to roll that. However,
Omega. Oh. Hold that
Let's
L.
see.
I don't know. I don't know if Stormblast protects me from clashes.
it doesn't.
It doesn't. No. That's
But
fine.
a clash is not a card effect. It is just a battle. It's just the
Yeah.
battle phase.
Oh, hold on.
But anyway, I will say that both you and Blitz have. You have one advantage.
I would say that. Well, never mind. I know Nue would. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
they
would.
fucking won.
Yeah, I would say that you were fearful of overusing your power, so you could start with. You haven't reached the point of intense emotion yet, so I will say you have one advantage. Would you like to use your advantage to counter an opponent's play?
Yes, sir.
All right, you need a 7 or higher.
I believed.
Bro, it's just
My man,
fucking-
he's just cooking.
dice rolling.
All right.
Oh, dude.
All right, Andros will smash into Storm Warden. Their swords colliding in glorious fashion as sparks fly. All right, describe how you counter his play, Nue. You reveal a face down card.
Yeah.
Does Storm Warden just deflect him off? Just describe it to me.
All right. Stormwarden will, I guess, match his flames with a blade wreathed in like lightning, and they'll just glare into each other's eyes, and then I'll push back.
All right, he pushes him back, deflecting him off. Andros will land back down to the other side next to his fellow mage.
You could never beat me before, little brother. What makes you think you can beat me now, when you're already playing on the back foot?
We'll look at the card in his hand and look back up. Because last time when we dueled, I was alone. And as I said before, I am no longer alone.
All right, well, with that said, it is your turn, Nue. Both of their game plans are set up.
Where did my hand go? Oh no. I'll have to. Well, let me refresh. My hand disappeared.
You got one card.
Refresh. Like the little icon in the bottom left was gone.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I just refreshed it back. All right.
got one card, but you can draw another.
True. Roll 20 just loading. Load faster.
Low champ. Here's a 15-second wait time. You can buy
you go.
premium and not wait that.
Would you like to buy premium?
All right, I
For a
drew
small
one.
payment of $20 a month.
Omega low.
All right. From my hand, I'm going to activate Brothers in Arms. I guess Stormwarden. I mean, Stormblessed is gone now, but
Yes, it is. Let me get rid of that. All right. Let me grab Let me go grab your other squire.
he's already in my hand.
Oh, he's in your hand.
Yeah, so I could just. Can I just drop him on the field?
Yeah, you can.
All right. And I will. With Brothers in Arms active, Stormwarden will stick out the hand to his left, and the Squire of Lightning will materialize to his left.
All right, and Stormwarden gains Piercer, as well as your Squire of Lightning gains Resilient.
Stormwarden also gains fucking Overwhelm.
Whoa, let's go.
And
Yep.
both squires are now strong.
Yeah, and they are both strong now.
They have fucking unsuccessfully stopped the beatdown.
So you think?
I'm sure there's plans, but
True.
Stormwarden
You
will-
have no you have no
I have
advantage.
True.
So
Stormwarden
it will be Rand that reveals his first face down card.
Uh-oh.
You can still roll to counter. So roll me
True.
2d6 plus tension. I'll let you have 1 tension since he hasn't used your baggage in the duel yet. So,
+1 for 11.
Goodness.
oh my god, he's just cooking. You just can't stop him.
The hardest
All
duel
right.
we have.
The hardest duel you face, but if you just roll, it doesn't matter.
Just roll good.
All right.
Is it storming out?
All right.
Red sleeper.
Continue, Nue.
All right. Stormwarden will look left and look right. And it's like, see, Ran, I told you weren't alone. Or I told you I wasn't alone. And he will... Who looks the most threatening? I guess I will attack the Blaze Mark Mage.
Okay. With who?
With Squire of Lightning. It's, whittle him down.
All right. Boom! With a single swift strike, the Squire of Lightning will send the Blazemark Mage to the graveyard.
Does that get rid of Overwhelm, or does his Knight still have Overwhelm?
That does get rid of Overwhelm.
All right, and then in that case, Stormwarden will ready his blade and go to strike down the Blaze Knight.
All right. You take out Blaze Knight Andros. As Stormwarden finally counterattacks, coming down with a mighty greatsword with 2 hands, cleaving the knight across the chest. He'll fall backwards. As he shatters into pieces.
And then, I guess as a follow-through, because he has Piercer, he will then also hit Ran for, I guess, 1 life point down.
Yes, sir. A bit. The electric sparks off the sword will kind of arc around and hit Rand directly for 1 damage.
And last but not least, the Squire of Thunder will hit the Experimental Freak.
Okay, you attack Experimental Freight Collagen. Your the Squire immediately attacks the Experimental Freak as Dr. Faraday smiles. Are you a fool? With a easy smite, Collagen will go to the graveyard. However, it will retaliate. All attacks are clashes, even if that you do not roll. So, Collagen will lurch forward and wrap itself around Squire of Thunder, covering him in a goo, suffocating him as they are both electrocuted together and both go to the graveyard. Faraday will giggle playfully. Oh, what a dolt! He plays right into my hand willingly! And just like that, watch as Infected Horizons effect activates and summons experimental Frank Collagen from the graveyard! And another one will slurch up from the ground, as if it was completely unharmed. However, this one does not have blocker.
Alright. I'll put a trap card face down and my turn identification.
All right.
Alright, yeah. But actually, the invocation summoned the monsters, so can I still play a staple?
You played it.
Yeah,
you can.
you can.
Alright, I'm going to do building pressure, so I'll just do favorable winds. I'll just draw a card. I'll just draw one.
Okay. Draw me a card, sir.
There you go.
Are you smart?
Always. Put the trap card face down and end my turn.
All right. Dr. Faraday's turn. He'll look at Rand and just say, "My dear boy, are you taking this seriously? You're left defenseless, while I stand impenetrable."
Impenetrable is a questionable word.
All right. Dr. Faraday will play this card. I summon my next monster. Completing. Well, I guess not completing, but well on my way to my impervious defense. Experimental freak, hubris. Ah, the grossest monsters. And a green sludge will slurp up from the ground, emerging forth from the cracks and crevices of the duel arena. It is impossible to reach me, and I'll show you why. Once again, I play another infectious shield, giving my new collagen blocker. Actually, he can't play the same staple twice. Never mind. He can't make the same simple move twice because it counts as playing a staple. So he can't do that.
Huh.
True. So instead, I will play this card. Experimental freak. Surging experimentation. And instead, he will summon another experimental freak. But it cannot attack. I summon experimental freak Ergo. And I'll show you not to mess with me. Experimental freak collagen. Attack the Storm Warden! And it will lunge forward with its slurping fashion. And even though your Storm Warden does still have Piercer, and it still has all of the effects given to it by the Squires, well, except for Overwhelm, Dr. Faraday will eat the direct damage from Piercer as Collagen slurps around Storm Warden, and they both go to the graveyard, just like your Squire of Thunder. And Dr. Faraday will take 1 point of damage. Such a foolish boy, thinking that this was over before it even began. I end my turn.
This guy's annoying.
Incredibly.
Oh, but also, since collagen was destroyed in a clash,
Oh no.
it will
Back
slurp forth
again.
once more, thanks to the power of Infected Horizon.
How unfortunate.
All right, it is your turn, Blitz. You have 1 stack of Dragon Nest on your next turn. You gain the reinforcements.
Reinforcements. So I'll use my staple summon dragon.
All right, summon in Strong Dragon.
See.
Yes, sir. Cannot play a staple next round, sir.
Yeah.
Boom! You summon a Strong Dragon. It emerges forth in glorious fashion, exploding up from the earth.
Does the experimental break doesn't automatically trigger to the dragon being summoned?
No, he could choose when he wants to do it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, actually, never mind. Never mind. It just says when an opponent summons a warrior item. My bad. If I wanted him to choose, I could have worded it better. So you were right, sir. Hubris will leap forward on instinct as Dr. Faraday screeches with glee. Destroy it! Send it back from the earth it came! And they will both immediately go to the graveyard. Boom! As Hubris will slurp around your dragon, pulling it beneath the ground.
Your sacrifice was well made. I will summon. I guess I will summon Tempest to the battlefield.
Okay, Tempest. Tempest will emerge with a mighty roar. Standing strong on the side of the storms.
Oh boy. And it will just stay there. Oh, that's all I'll do.
Not gonna attack?
No.
There is a guy open.
You can attack
Oh,
it,
wait,
I-
that's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm still on the on the bullshit for. I'm thinking that they're blocking for him.
Yeah, no, the collagen doesn't have blocker anymore because the one that did have blocker technically died.
Yeah. So I will attack. I'm sorry. What was his name?
Ran.
Rand. Yeah, I will attack Rand with
All right. Tempest will jump forth, and attacking directly is technically counts as a clash or as an attack. So draw a card, sir. As Tempest surges forth, breathing forth a mighty breath of lightning, dealing 2 damage to Ran and bringing his life points down to 3.
And the card I drawed was Baby Dragon, so I will
All right, play it.
automatically put that on the field.
Is it 3 or 2? Because he got hit with a piercer earlier.
It's 3. Yeah, because he
Okay,
had
it's 3.
6, got hit with Piercer, and
Okay.
then 2 from Tempest. And that will end my turn.
All Tempest has to. All you have to do is one more turn. Smile.
Hopefully. This is enough.
Ran will grunt in frustration as his game plan has been visibly shattered so effortlessly, not to be outpaced by Dr. Faraday.
I'm not going to simply lay here and be trounced. I summon.
He'll pull from his deck and he'll look at it.
I summon this card.
And as he holds it up, Niue, you recognize this card.
Place Mark Warden and burn us.
And the Warden of Flames will emerge in a great gout of conflagration.
I will not simply surrender. No. I will equip Infernius with this card. Blaze Mark Sealing Swords. Twin Sapphires.
The swords will snap into Infernus's hands. One in the left, one in the right. As Ran immediately heals for 1 life point, going up to 4. Infernius!
Attack the Tempest!
It will dash forward. And he will pay 1 life point, going back down to 3, as Infernius stabs Tempest right through the chest with a blazing sword. Fire erupts through, and exploding in brilliant story fashion, with an eruption of flame, Tempest will go to the graveyard. All right. And because Infernius can attack again,
Oh boy.
because of the Twin Sapphires, he will also attack the Squire of Lightning.
I like this.
He will attack with +1, since he does not have pressure anymore. Oh, that is still a failure. All right, Ran will use a response move. Go ahead and roll to protect against a response. Niue,
how it's
you
done.
might just Zerg him. Okay.
Zergs.
You do not have an advantage, so
Oh, it's done. That's right.
yeah. You need a 10 or a 7 or higher with advantage. So Ran will activate his face down card.
Blaze Knight Protection Barricade.
Does he not have like any
Shielding.
Huh?
Does he not? No, I guess he wouldn't. He hasn't even. Never mind. Not
Shielding
passive.
Shielding Infernius from destruction.
His card will jump back to him. Man. Or Ran already had to use up 2 response moves and fucking literally to fucking try to protect himself from his own game plan. Fucking ouch. All right. Top of the turn, although things are about to get interesting. Also, we're about to end, so because since I do have to DM tomorrow, we're not gonna go 4 hours. We will stop in the middle of the duel, and I will close out with. Actually, you know what? We will call the duel there for now. That way, next session, I have I got something on the rip ready to go for Dr. Faraday. So when it gets to his turn, this is about to heat up a little bit. And I don't mean Blaze Mark. So let's end on. Well, I'll give Lumi a little teaser here. So at the top of the round, anyway, as you draw, Dr. Faraday will hold out a hand. I'd stop right there before you play that card. You can go ahead and draw anyway.
Draw.
Oh, I think your deck's empty.
It is empty. All right, I will.
You want to pay a life point to shuffle your deck?
I will pay a life point off my deck. That is right.
All right. You go down to 3. And your deck is
I will
shuffled. You may draw. Swear to God, if you drew Stormbless.
Grins at my.
Anyway. Oh my God. Make him stop. Somebody stop him.
The top deck your ace.
Anyway.
Oh, look at the time. It's storm o'clock.
Somebody stop this guy. I swear to God. Like. Anyway. But honestly, it works though. Getting a sense for what you're about to do, Dr. Faraday will stick out his hand and, with a waggling finger, before you play that card, I want you to think really hard about whatever it is you're about to do. And he will, out of his flowing coat, he will pull out a small switchboard, and he will press a button on it. Around you and Blitz, Nue forms a barricade of lasers, a grid fashion, almost like a cage, surrounding the two of you. This duel is about to get more interesting. And Lumi, as you wait in the wings, in case things start to get dire, you can hear, well, as you see the barricade of lasers form up around them, adding on to the hazardous situation, you can hear the sound, footsteps approaching. Security has arrived.
Oh no.
All right. And we will see what happens on the duel next time. You guys don't empty your hands. Just keep whatever is in your hands, and Roll20 should save it. I say should, no guarantee, but it should keep that state of whatever cards you're holding. So this will be our first duel 2-parter, as we will be finishing this duel, and we will also be doing the finale duel next Saturday. Speaking of finales, it is back to Carnegie and Vicky. A man will... Hang on, let me get the music. A man will slowly rise from the coffin, placing his hands on the side, pulling himself upwards. He is weathered. Not like the aged figure that should have been at rest with the dead, but he looks maybe within his late 60s to early 70s, with a powerful mustache and the look of weathered experience, almost like a soldier. He will look amongst the robed individuals, and he will say, "How long have I been resting?" one of the cloaked figures, well, all of the cloaked figures will slowly start to kneel. And one of them will say, about 2,000 years, my lord. I see. Then I suppose it is time I resume my plan. That we pick up where we left off, amidst the Library of Babel. He'll slowly step out of the coffin as a sort of armor materializes on his body. Woven plating that looks almost like the overlapping scales of a serpent. He'll look towards, well, you in particular, Carnegie, although he will briefly look at Vicky as well. But he will seem to take a special interest in you. Who are these non-believers?
No one here but us mice.
The cloaked figures will just say, we are not sure, my lord. Interlopers. But it seems I have memories of one of you. Strange. Whose memories are these? All right, Carnegie, as you look at this guy, something about him seems a bit off-puttingly familiar. Almost like you've seen his figure before. A towering individual. Perhaps maybe once wearing a mask.
Oh shit, was that one fucking dude? The fucking that,
Yes, I do believe there was a guy that Lumi
yeah.
sent to the Shadow Realm not too long ago. However, in the process, someone ended up making the situation worse later on.
Oh, I wonder if that was. Who in their right mind would have done that? That's craziness.
I'm about to get to a shadow game, and you're gonna like show up like, hey man, what the fuck? I was busy doing something. Oh.
Yes. Sar has returned, although this is not Sar.
Why do we get Mega Satan?
I will go ahead and say that yes, this is not Sar. His mind is still trapped. Lumi sent him away. However, something possibly far worse has now possessed his body.
Bro.
So
This
Lumi
was-
says, not present me problems, future you problems.
It's not even. This ain't even a future. This is a me, bro. What the hell? You get like, oh, long lost brother. Like, you're getting like a easy 1v1 like equal match. Dude, I get Satan. How is this?
Oh, would you look at that? I forgot to grab my coffee from the other room. Give me 1 second.
Bro, that's the Grim Reaper. Like,
What did they say? God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. There you go.
it's not the Grim Reaper. Oh,
He will adjust his armor and his gauntlets a bit. It has been so long since I've tasted the glory of knowledge. Though these memories are not my own, they are nonetheless as sweet as a picked fruit. I wonder what yours will glean for me. For me, Agrippa.
You talking to me?
Yes, and Vicky, and Sasha, for all of you.
Is Vicky even in the room anymore? Where'd Vicky?
I mean, I don't know. She might have ran to the other room. But the cultist will, kneeling at his side, will just say, "He has arrived. He has arrived. He has arrived. He has arrived. Yes, chant my name. No, my name is Agrippa."
No, they got the choir in the background.
The perfectly timed ending.
I did not even.
Can't make
I,
that
I,
up.
I didn't even hear what happened.
No,
Damn.
there's this fucking choir.
I did not. I did not even hear. I did not hear shit.
Oh my god. That one cultist, they're stomping up and down. They're about to pass out.
All right, and that is where we will end with the resurrection of Agrippa. I want to thank you all for joining me. Every week, make my dream come alive, because without the players, I have no one to DM for. So it's been a couple of weeks, but we are back in the world of Perfect Draw. With one more session to go, we're gonna end New Age Duel, and the final challenge has arisen. Quite literally, Agrippa has made himself manifest with partial, well, not even partial, with great thanks to Nue. Thank you, sir, for bringing about the return of Agrippa.
No way.
Glad I could play my part.
But yes, without Sar's mind, his body has served for the perfect vessel for the resurrection of the great lost knowledge eater. All right, we'll do favorite, least favorite. Favorite, Mr. Murphy, go ahead, sir.
My favorite. Agrippa has returned. They got the fucking cultist robes on, just like clapping and shit. And his name, and his name. Anyway,
It may be evil, but the production is insane.
true. But I like that for some reason we get the fucking. Oh yeah, here's the true final boss. Meanwhile, we got the. Their shit's pretty important too, but like, that's not good. Oh.
Okay, don't worry about it. New A is with you in spirit. He caused this.
Bro. Like literally, I'm going to have to challenge this motherfucker to a duel. It's not like I can contend with a god. I'm a dude with a suit.
I don't know that. Just I don't know, just OSHA training him or something. Okay.
True. Nah, you ain't seen this shit in the past 1,000 years. What the fuck? This is bullshit. Just look what I his assets far. Just.
Also, I will next session will be however we decide to face Agrippa. But if we duel him, I will explain to you there will be a new duel here. He is not a finale duel. He is a I have not come up with a name, but it is a working title. But he will be
Grant?
a pure deck.
He'll be
His
what?
deck will also be larger than any opponent you faced.
Oh no,
You gotta have that.
robotic.
Oh, hang on.
He's gonna
I
have.
said,
He's still doing it. It's art. Wreck your cat.
I feel like it gets worse.
Yeah.
okay, there we go. There we go. I
Okay.
think I think it's fixed.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. All I said was that he will be a new tier of dual difficulty, and he will also have a deck larger than any opponent that you faced. So he will have 3 game plans instead of 2.
Vicky, get in here.
Actually, I think 4. My bad. 4 game plans.
Vicky, get in here.
4 game plans instead of 3, because I think 3 is the max they can have. So
I
4.
think
He will have 4.
I'll definitely help.
No, calling the police doesn't help. Come here.
Okay, can I call Kaiba?
That would probably help.
Technically, she can.
That would probably help a lot.
Technically, she can. Vicky does have friends in high places. Technically, she can call Kaiba. But anyway, yes, I'll double check Murphy to see like what the max game plans and stuff is. But like, however many they normally have, he will have 1 more. So that, and his deck will also be the largest of any NPC I've made. I think the largest NPC deck I've made is 10 cards. Grippo will have about 15.
This dude about to be a raid boss. You know what this motherfucker gonna be have? It's gonna be that like one Yu-Gi-Oh game where it's like, oh, I draw 10 cards at a time. I can confuse cards. That one fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's called rush. That's called rush dueling.
What the fuck was that PS1?
It's a real thing. It's
You know that fucking impossible to beat Yu-Gi-Oh game? Or some shit.
Forbidden Memories.
Yeah, it's about to be the fucking Forbidden Memories final boss where he secretly draws.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
The
what I'm
NPCs draw up a maximum of like 30 cards, but they just don't show it.
Oh my god. But yeah, this is about to be some bullshit. We're about a 2-man fucking raid boss, but it's alright.
I'm glad you said that, because he was designed from the ground up to be a raid duel.
So, oh boy. Hey Sasha, get the fuck in here.
Yeah, he's designed to have his deck is not finished. I still got to do some tweaks for it, but yes, he is designed to face a minimum amount of 3 opponents at a time.
Okay. Yeah. Sasha needs
Minimum.
Minimum.
That's not the maximum.
Or like let Toy finish his duel, and then I'll be like, oh shit, what the fuck is that?
Just stall him. Tell him you're part of his fan club.
Oh, true.
Massage his feet.
Anyway. Favorite? Felt like you definitely gave it a good try to split up things for people to do. Least favorite? Man, stop getting busy. You need to have a bigger schedule. You need to have a better schedule, man.
I think my schedule is good to go for a little while. I think this is what it's going to be like for the next several weeks. I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Can't think of any least favorite. I do find it really funny that Toy keeps on bodying that one dude. Just brother.
I know, I can't. I put so much fucking work into the decks of his 2 brothers, and then he just rolls and draws like a fucking god, so he makes them look like chumps.
You fool. While you were scheming, I was getting into duels every day. Some shit. He's practiced drawing top decking. Anyway.
It sucks. Dr. Faraday is not supposed to be the one that looks hard to beat.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of has a crazy ass gimmick, and like no one outside of me, no one really has like a lol your car gets destroyed. Most of you, I'm pretty sure like everybody else has just shit that's like they just play the game. They just fight monsters a month. They're doing the Yu-Gi-Oh season 1.
Quite literally.
But I'm the only motherfucker with a spell deck, so. Well, except for Stormborn, which is low key a spell deck. But anyway, that's about all I got. I'll let other people talk.
All right, Ivy, go ahead.
Hello. Favorite. I think the drawn robed figure was my favorite character.
True.
Was that you?
No.
Really?
No.
What's it mean?
Who was it? Was that Kai?
No, no.
Continue, Ivy.
And it was funny infiltrating the museum. It was also funny seeing the duel feel kind of one-sided, even though I know you didn't want it to be that way.
Pain.
But you know, just like D&D is sometimes those the roles, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's just I get now why Toy was like DMing me. It's like I'm thinking about getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh. I might buy this, and it's like, oh, I wonder why. It's like
I quite literally like when like Kai and one of my another friend came over, we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I came in there. There's Yu-Gi-Oh on a big screen. I was like, oh, okay.
I know Kai was pissed. He was like, oh.
Oh, bro.
Did it go as well for you as Perfect Draw?
No, we kept losing.
Fuck
But it was fun.
Yugi with his Yugi or Yugimoto with
Yeah,
his
it was-
friggin' thing. The underdog.
Heart of the underdog.
Heart of the underdog. Heart of the Exodia.
Oh,
You lose. Just okay.
Oh my god, the fucking shitty story deck.
Yep.
Oh,
Because I'm
bro.
replaying
Wait,
it.
which
campaigns
Yu-Gi-Oh
only.
was it?
I'm playing
Wait,
Legacy of the Duelist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold.
I already know what deck you're talking about.
Let Ivy go. Let Ivy continue.
I lost my train of thought. I don't think I had much else to say apart from that, though.
You were just talking about the rope. The rope figure was your favorite.
Yeah. But of course, I found the infiltrating was fun, and duels fun to watch as well.
Hmm.
And of course, Gripple's arrival is definitely going to be real easy to handle. Good luck, Carnegie.
All right, sounds good, Ivy. I mean, I hope you're excited because you and Carnegie have to figure something out.
Sasha-
Not tomorrow.
Sasha too,
next
right?
Saturday.
Think he's gonna do that?
Yes, of course.
Look down the hallway. I see fucking no one.
Think he's gonna do that fucking like RPG thing where it's like, bro, use your good deck. It's like, no, I can't. In the inventory screen, it's grayed out. I can't use it. It was only for that one story moment.
I think for something like this, I might make the exception.
Nah, you gotta select. It's just gonna make that sound. You can't unselectable. We got that temporary party member though. We'll be all right.
Damn, it's not my turning point.
True.
And maybe Kaiba.
Maybe. Actually, I totally can just like tell my guys, hey, go get Kaiba.
I got the phone thing.
True. They have to do it for me though. But also, you also know Kaiba.
I'll tell you what. I will make a deck for Kaiba.
Blue eyes. Oh look, more blue eyes.
Consists of 4 cards, each one
Blue
being
Eyes
Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Polymerization 3 blue.
Blue eyes.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
all right, Mr. Kai.
Yeah, it was pretty fine session. Got to do stuff. Wasn't total. Everyone got to do stuff. Wasn't like a total movie. So um the Agrippa revival is cool. Uh, Getting to headbutts things is fun. Um, yeah, that's about it. Not bad. I'm looking forward to tomorrow though.
True. Uh, yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that before I say goodnight. But all right, Mr. Toy.
Favorite? The infiltration was cool. The build up to the final duel has been it's good, and the stakes are high, so it definitely feels like a finale. Another favorite. I am not directly facing the consequences of my actions, which is really funny.
Well, you know what they say. Never pun-
True.
Right.
True.
That's not my problem. And he was right.
I mean, everyone can be bad because I planned this ever since you made that roll. Ever since that was what you selected, I knew what I was gonna do.
What was what happened?
I'm trying to
When
change the rules of the shadow duel or something. Go ahead.
when he entered the duel, I told him to enter. I made him roll to enter a dangerous situation to become a part of the duel and make it a 2-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolled a 7 to 9, so he succeeded, but he had to choose a consequence, and the one he chose was it gets you succeed, but the problem becomes worse later on. You only delay the problem, letting it become worse in the future. That was what he chose when he entered the duel, and the entire duel was that he was trying to wreck Agrippa so that he personally could destroy Agrippa, because that was his goal. He wanted to resurrect it, to kill it. And because he entered that duel and chose to make the problem worse, like when they won, Luke banished Star, sent his
You're
mind
cutting out,
away
man.
where never harm anyone again.
You're roboting.
Oh. All right, what was the last thing you heard?
I heard something banished.
Oh. Yeah, when Lumi duel, when the two of them won that duel, Lumi banished Sar's mind and sent it away so he couldn't harm anybody anymore.
Right.
But the core problem that was delayed was the resurrection of Agrippa.
Oh.
So for that to get worse, the only way it possibly could get worse is if Agrippa was resurrected in the now abandoned body of the guy who was trying to get back.
So now we gotta defeat her. Dude, it really is. Level 1, stop a robbery. Level 3, defeat God. This dude's about to have an Egyptian god card. Oh no.
You're gonna have a something, that's for sure. I mean, now that he's back, he doesn't need Destra to summon him.
Oh man.
I no longer need you, my boy.
Oh, nah.
Continue, Toy.
Another favorite was I am Agrippa, and the song ended like that. That was iconic. Do I have any least favorites? No least favorites. No least favorites. Looking forward to see how this ends.
I think I have the music. Maybe I have the freaking thing on low volume. Maybe that's why I didn't hear.
Turn up the jam.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's at like 30%. Oh.
Mr. Zach.
Favorite is being in the tag duel. That's fun. Definitely the hood character was hilarious. The drawing little guy on the screen moving around.
That
And then all of a sudden becoming an actual main character in this getting tackle.
Nah, bro. What you didn't know, that was Mickey Mouse and his organization hoodie. Like,
Oh my god.
It's a completely separate organization infiltrating them.
I mean, that's
Oh.
that is the fun of tabletop. Zach is like because this game is so loose. Like you just have to improv a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, you just roll with the punches.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really good because it's like, yeah, if you could like incorporate the funny stuff that's happening in and make it like campaign relevant, that's pretty sick. The other thing that was funny to me is again top decking with frickin' this man Storm Warren and all of his implications and shit. It
I
seems like
hate
your
God.
deck is
I hate
very.
you so much, boy.
You put that deck together very well. I will say that. Like, I don't think there is a bad draw for you. Like, just reading your cards is like, oh,
there
okay.
isn't.
I'm pretty sure. I'm still like 90% sure that shit's a little overkill.
It's just like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Play this invocation that puts a monster on the field.
it's a spell card that gets.
I mean,
the
I think his deck is.
strong monster. And it's like already that's like fucking 3 points or some shit, and then it silences everything. And I'm like,
No, I mean, no, it doesn't technically silence everything. It just prevents stuff from affecting his cards in particular. It's
So
not
it's-
really a silence. It's not as strong as a silence. It's like a half silence.
it's as strong as a silence. You're just doing team duels. Like, that's still
If he's in a solo duel, it's strong because it's archetyped towards his deck.
it's strong in a fucking normal team duel because it still fucking CCs that motherfucker. Because you
True.
set up. It's like there's not really like a weakness. Like, oh man, I can only. You fool! Your weakness is that it only works for you, which was the intention. That's not a weakness. That's like
Those red clashes because I still got nuked by attacking, but I guess that was on me at the same time.
yeah, because that's not what a silence does.
True.
Crazy. That shit's still crazy.
I mean, I do think like his deck is strong, but I also think that it is very helped that he top decks the one winning card literally every single duel.
Yeah. Like,
True.
I want to
Shuffle
reset up
deck,
my board
top deck
again.
my ace.
He gets to cheat the action economy by playing multiple monsters, and he gets to skip the draw economy by playing just playing it anyway. Not in him. So it's like,
I mean, it's also like the campaign is about over, so
no, I'm not saying like let's snip it now.
it's,
Wow,
it's
fucking Jesus.
I want to say it's like overpowered. It's just it's very it's very strong. It does the thing that it needs to do.
Name one weakness.
No, I won't lie. That collagen monster, that's kind of an issue right now.
Yeah, because I can do nothing but Clash. I have no way to get through my Clash. So if you just destroy on Clash and then come back, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
even
it's
if
like,
I'm
oh,
overwhelming you, I'm still.
Field
Like,
wipe.
if I didn't top deck Storm Blessed, I wouldn't. I would be looking. I'd be sweating. I top decked. It's like, all right, I'm good again.
If I'm being real, I think the rest of its cards are fine for the most part. I just think Storm Blessing's like, all right, man.
that's
that
your
would-
ace,
Well,
right?
one Bolt
Storm
of
Blessing.
Wonder. Sorry, just like what did you say?
Storm Blessing is your
Oh, we
ace.
nerfed both.
Yeah,
So
that,
we
that is
nerfed
my ace.
Bolt of
Yeah,
Wonder.
we did
Okay.
nerf Bolt of Wonder. So just imagine that with pre-nerf Bolt of Wonder. It would have been fine. Attacking twice with Overwhelm.
It's okay. Like, it's
That
all
would
right.
be
Dr.
broken, actually.
Faraday's deck very clearly was made to counter New Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, comes
Go ahead.
around.
Yeah, the least favorite, I guess, is not like I think it's a bad thing, but is right now my hated card, and is collagen, because I don't even know how I'm gonna get around that. I have an idea, but will the idea work? Don't know.
That's why you just have what I have, which is just you use cards that destroy other cards and just Omega will hold that shit.
Black hole.
Boom.
Time for a reset. Just
Oh shit, that's a trap card. You want like Hurricane.
Honestly, like Dr. Faraday's deck is a full of. It's like it's only weak monsters, so it was very fun to make a very diverse weak monster deck where they're all weak but they do different things.
true.
That ain't an all weak monster deck. You put on one of your weak monsters, counts as strong. Like, okay.
I did think that was funny too. I read
Only
that
when
card.
only when it clashes though. When it's its turn, it counts as a strong overwhelm. But
I
the
call
other
this
time, it's just a weak monster with nothing.
Mighty Mouse. Fucking just.
Wait, so if I attack into it, it doesn't go into strong then? Only when it attacks me?
That is correct.
Okay, well that wasn't very clear.
I thought clashes were on both sides.
Yeah. The way you wrote it, the way your intention and the way
Hang
you
on.
wrote it, it's all good.
Let me reread the text of that. I might have misworded the text. Oh. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did make it a little too vague, didn't I?
It's okay.
My bad.
Hard text is hard.
I mean, it kind of fits
Yeah.
too. It's like he's a scientist and like,
I don't think it fits. I think.
I mean, it kind of does. It's like
Wait.
they do different things, so because they've all been experimented on.
You don't have to hand it to him, Zach. You don't.
Look, it's gonna die one way or another. Hopefully. I still don't know what these face down cards are gonna do.
I mean, I might adjust. I might adjust it. So
It's all good.
we'll see. Its description's not very clear.
You might.
Oh, is it?
need to.
Is it? Can I just leave it like it is?
I mean, that's not really my battle, so I'm not gonna say anything.
You're. What do you mean? It's not your battle.
I mean, it's New Way's story, so I don't wanna. I
No,
don't
you
wanna
gotta-
change it anyway.
Getting your teeth kicked in. I think you should have a say.
I mean, technically we're not. Technically they are.
Yeah.
They haven't done any damage yet.
Still kind of fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Unsure
about
what
to
that
have like
monkey
6
pressed at the
dragons
end
on the
did.
field.
True.
He's about to have like 3 more lightning people on the field. We got this.
The trio's
Nah,
about to come back.
You ain't ready for like a fucking like bioweapon chemistry card, like black hole destroys all non-infection monsters.
Oh my god.
Nuclear bomb.
Mm. Oh, man.
Nah, honestly, Braxton hasn't pulled out the fuck shit just yet. He's pulled out. Not, he hasn't
Oh,
pulled out all the card tropes yet. You ain't. He still
Man,
has tricks up his sleeve.
yeah.
I mean, we haven't even like Dark Faraday has not played his ace yet.
How?
Also, he has engaged the first of his many tricks. He has used one lash out, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Sorry, we got Lumi. She'll headbutt him.
I mean, the
And
lash
then-
out is the laser cages, not the security.
As a lash out option, he pulls out a gun and shoots you. Just ah!
That is actually a lash out option. It's an example in the book.
I feel like that's cheating.
It's like I challenge you to a card game. You're bound to follow it. It's like, what if I just fucking shoot you, you idiot?
Right, just headshot. Oh, hey,
both-
look, I won the duel.
If you think that's cheating, just wait till you see what he's actually about to do to you in this duel with the
God.
laser cadence. You're not gonna be happy about that,
I have your cat.
and it will involve Lumi.
Oh, and then the only like other bad. Or,
Lumi might actually have to help you.
I feel like Lumi is just. She's waiting for you to call in the assist. On standby.
Press the tag assist.
Yeah, basically.
Crossover attack.
And then the only other thing that
Continues that.
was least favorite was I forgot that we had. I vaguely do remember the conversation about the blocker. I'm kind of sad I forgot about that, or else I would have done my first turn way different. For
I
it being
understand.
like universal for the field.
It's been like fucking weeks. Like,
Yeah, going.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. That's why I was like, that's why I thought it over on the fly, and I was like, you know what? I'll just give it to you, and then going onward in the future, whenever you write a card description, be sure, or well, I guess whenever I write a card description, since I do the text for your decks, just make sure that you specify to me when I'm making that it affects more than just a card. And then that will be a point of contention where it's like, I don't think this should work for both sides of the field. I think it should just be yours.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but right now, I'll just give it to you for this duel since it might be your last duel, Zach. I don't know about, and probably New. I know it will probably be Nue's. This will probably be Nue's last duel. I don't know about you, but I do know one of you will probably be jumping into the duel with Agrippa. So, unless none of you do, and we end up seeing Kaiba, which I will make a deck for that.
That sounds interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and highlighting this man announcing coming in with his grand entrance and the music just perfectly lining up. That was golden.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that's pretty much everything for me.
All right. My favorite is that everybody thought the Agrippa thing was intentional, but that was actually a well-timed YouTube ad.
Oh, was it for Wicked?
Yeah, I knew. It was
Yes,
fucking-
it was for Wicked.
yeah.
But I managed to pause it at the perfect timing. So it actually fit perfectly. So it was partially intentional. It was like, oh shit! Oh my god, this works! Let it roll!
When the ads went for
Yeah,
D&D.
no, yeah, that was great. But that was also my favorite. Was the completely unexpected ending Sometimes it just knows. But no, I enjoy the least. I'll go ahead and get my least favorite out of the way because I don't have too many least favorites. My least favorite. Uh, Rand should be way more intimidating than this. God. Note to self: don't make clash decks against Toy, even when you're trying to make it lore relevant, because Jesus Christ, I just literally I can't roll good enough to beat him.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I
rolled
think
dice in
that's
2
fair.
weeks, so all my luck is saved up till just now.
See, the trick is with clashes is that they're inherently swingy. So if you don't want to swingy
I know,
fight, don't do clashes. Smile.
I know, but like I wanted to do clash decks for his like lore relevant NPCs because it fits the theme of his deck and the way they used to play. So it's like, but now I'm like, damn, now I wish I did something else. It's like I did it for the lore.
Remember, if you're rolling dice, you're letting the dice do whatever it wants.
I know.
Always unintentional
Like-
plot armor.
Also, fucking rolling dice against toys. You shouldn't do that in any game. You know that. It'll either be very funny or it'll be very stupid. And there's no in between. And he'll either just walk. I walked through this. I walked through the plane of fire. I was like, oh, make me 10 deck saves. Oh, I passed all of them. Cool. Or it'll be like, all right, open this door, roll a save. Oh, I fell over. I broke both my legs. My teeth are gone. And now I'm on the ceiling. I fall down. I take maximum fall damage. I'm unconscious. It's like, oh. And it's only those two. It's a fucking cartoon character. This brother rolls like a damn Looney Tune.
But favorite Dr. Faraday's deck is at least faring very well. He's
Fucking
pulling the
collagen.
weight there. So
That collagen should be his ace card.
oh,
thing
it
is
is.
so
It is
good.
not. I mean, it's just good against both of your decks because you both have just beat down decks.
Well, it's good against both our decks, and with the combination of the item behind it, just because it's like, oh hey, look, I'm back.
True.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's very clearly it's inspired by Revival Jam.
You know, ironically, thinking about it, me and Zicky would clap that deck.
Yes,
True.
probably.
You should have fucking yoinked me. I would have joined. Would have been easier. Smile.
But yeah, if anybody knows the Revival Jam lore from Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, that's what Collagen is inspired by. Revival Jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of got those vibes. That's why when I saw you play, I was like, this is about to get super annoying already. Like, it was the first card that went down. I was like, oh god. But still good. I like it.
But yeah, we got some more tricks. Like, I'm excited to dip into this duel more. Like, Dr. Faraday's got some more tricks. Rand's got some tricks. They both have 2 lash outs. Dr. Faraday's just used one, and Rand has not used one yet. So this duel is about to get very, very swingy. There's gonna be a huge back and forth here, and neither of you have gotten any crazy advantage yet. So once the advantage, like, you guys get some advantage and things start swinging back and forth and popping off, I think this duel's about to get fucking crazy. And now that I know also that we might not have as many people as I initially predicted dueling Agrippa, then I'm probably going to make some slight tweaks to the balance of his deck as well. I'll keep the same length of his deck, but I'll nerf the power of some of his cards. because I originally intended for like 3 or 4 people to be dueling him at one time, because I know how Lumi be. So, but yeah, that's about it. Arkham Horror tomorrow, everyone, at 1:00 EST. So Murphy will also be joining us, and we'll go for about 3.5 hours, 3 hours 45 minutes. Try to do 2 combats with an optional combat in there as well, and the story will be wrapped up in one session, just to kind of see how things go. Because I mean, I can't do 4 hours. Well, like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, just because I have work. So we're probably gonna stop at about 3 hours 45 minutes, and then while you do favorite least favorite, I'm gonna get my stuff ready and all that. But we will do the whole thing, and
Okay.
But yeah, get excited. Fear. It will be Fear Amongst the Funfair is the name of that. Everything is already made, so I just have to. All I got to do is just place the tokens down.
Huh.
Also, I gotta make I do have to make Murphy's token now that he sent us art. I haven't made his token yet, so.
Good. Man.
But don't expect super crazy backstory stuff or anything like that, since this is a very isolated story as well.
Just carry them over into the main half truck.
Yeah, true. This will be a test. Like, if this is fun and everybody likes the Arkham Horror experience, I'll put together a little main thing, and maybe we'll do that sometime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll do Arkham Horror full length campaign instead of a Yu-Gi-Oh GX. We'll see.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we will see what lies in store for Saturday after Perfect Draw. I'm not entirely sure yet. But that's it. I am heading off, because if I don't wrap up making Murphy's token and place down the tokens that I need to place down for Arkham Horror tomorrow, I am probably going to forget. So I better do all that.
Really quick, can you open up my file?
For Perfect Draw?
No.
I mean, Arkham Horror?
Yeah, for Arkham Horror, because I think it did
yeah.
the same thing it did too.
I'm pretty sure I was able to open it. Let me see.
Yeah, because it didn't send it as a PDF for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't send it as anything, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I was able to open it. Let me see. Yeah, I can open it.
Okay, alright, cool.
Also, let me go ahead and download Murphy's character sheet. All right, that's all, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'm glad y'all had a good time. Goodbye.
Good night,
Everyone had the best view.
everyone.
Good night.
I'm chilling.
Same. Give me a second.